You already know what it is. Oh no, 1 second. Okay, I think we're good. You already know what it is. Hang on. Ooh, getting set up here. Hello. Hi. I think I reconfigured everything, and I think Dragon's Dogma might be a bit funky. I'm just gonna... Oh, hang on. I probably don't need that asset. Sorry, everyone. Just gonna get everything set up here, and then we'll... Boom. Goodbye. Goodbye, little browser asset. We don't need you for now. Sound balance is probably not ideal, huh? Because I blasted... blasted Coils of Light. Yeah. We're back at it. We're back at Dragon's Dogma. The Dark Arisen PC. We're gaming. I'm excited to get back to this. We're gonna swap to Assassin today, which should be really fun, and also finish the second act of the game. And so that should be really cool. Also, if you look, hang on. I don't know how I could point it up. If you look up there, above me, above my head, you'll see that there's a... I'm raising some funds to get some shroom assets. That is a non-emergency fundraiser, so don't feel pressured. I have the Kraggles again, really? That's a shame. We might need to go to the J-Lab. Huh. That's really sad. That's I hate that. So voice mod's being funky again, huh? I'm gonna try one thing before I do this. Hi, sorry, I'm resetting it. How does that sound? How do we sound now? You know, I can actually track it. 1 second. Sounds fine so far. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, let me know if it gets bad when I open the game up again, because that can happen sometimes. Actually, you know, just to make sure this doesn't happen, I'm gonna make sure that we're in the right display setup. Yeah, full screen should not be on. Confirm. Can I go window? I would love to go borderless, because there's a big old border there. There's no such thing as borderless. Okay, oh wait, hang on. Video. Desync frame rate. That's so sad. Alright, I guess we'll go. This should be fine, because then at least if I... Can I just slide my mouse? I can't. Okay, you know what? It's not worth it then. I'm just gonna go back to... I feel like... I love this game, but I feel like we try it every time I play it. Something new is broken. It's okay, though. Let me know if the audio broke again, because it might have. It may have broken. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
You are to see me,
Aldous.
and no one else. I speak for his grace on such matters.
Audio's a little weird.
My word is his. Pray, make your choice, sir.
Okay. Let's see what I can do about that. I mean, there's a pretty simple fix for it. It's just not something that I want to do. Hang on. I'm just gonna hear what I sound like really quick. Turn off desktop audio so y'all don't hear it back. Testing. Oh yeah, definitely a crack. Huh. Testing, testing. Let's try this. What? Oh. Oh. That's really quiet. Testing. Testing, testing. Try it again. Close this. Okay, testing again. Yeah, it's still happening. Why? Hello? Testing. Is this better? 1, 2, 3. This is really loud, huh? This might actually be... It's less echoey. Or less cracky. What about this? Testing. We're gonna try this. Something about the clean mode on voice mod is terrible. Sounds good. This is no voice changer. That's so quiet. This is better. I'm boosting myself a bit though. Okay, this is fun. So let me turn this off. It seems like this desk has more, it makes more noise. Like, okay, it's fine. I'm just gonna ignore it. It's all good. Let's just play the game. Wait, I still hear myself. Why do I still hear myself? What did I do? I didn't process that. Oh, I think I fixed it. Okay, y'all should be able to hear me now. Hi, sorry. I made a mistake. It's fine. We're gonna play the game. I kind of want to fight the Griffin. Let's fight the Griffin.
No doubt you're aware the threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered, citizens have died. A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's number. 'Tis no perfect solution. There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Grand Soren being among them, the direst threat. 'Tis not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites. And now they stand in wait outside the castle gate. I fear this may be a long battle, sir.
Just a quick spoiler, they're not very elite. A lot of them don't survive this. They're not gonna have a good time. But we will. We're gonna kill a cool griffin. We already killed a griffin. We're gonna kill a, like, really hard griffin. That we'll have to, like, run from in, like, a cool tower. You'll see. You'll see how this goes. It's fun. It's a good time. You have a quest?
It pains me to burden you, busy as you are with the royal orders, but there is aught I would speak of with you. 'Tis a cause of worry, though I speak only for myself. Skeletons have been sighted near the capital these past few days. Elsewhere, I've had no end of reports of secret meetings. I cannot help but see the two as intertwined. Still, I'll be damned if I allow their kind to go corrupting the minds of good people for want of evidence. Arisen,
of course, salvation. Oh, by the way, we are 5 followers away from 100. And I've been considering doing some sort of 100 celebration, so it won't be the virtual concert. That'll probably be my debut, but I will be having some sort of fun thing for 100. Okay, let's go change our vocation to assassin and get a cool sword, and also maybe change Bloodbree to warrior. Could also change Bloodbraid to Ranger if I wanted to. It's really a question of like what I want Bloodbraid to be focused on. Or I could make Bloodbraid a mage. I could just fully go completely ham here.
I hear. Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Have your pick.
Change vocation. Actually, let's. I don't know if I wanna. Maybe I want to get like an augment. That's kind of good.
There are some birds, however, that do have a little bit more allergenic potential.
Lenore, thank you for the follow. Oh, you know, alerts might be hyper loud because I have them tracked, but then they also go to desktop audio. Maybe what I should do is mute the alert box. Although it didn't play before. We're just gonna hope that it works, then it's not too loud. Let me know if alerts are too loud and I can try to fine-tune it. Alert sound was fine, don't know, you know, it might have not because I think I set up my essential assets below my visual assets for like a fool. I did. So actually, yeah, alert box needs to be way high up. I'm just gonna put that there. Okay. Alert should show up on screen now. Good. Yeah, alert should show up on screen. I just need to fix that. I'm figuring. This is a whole new UI, so I'm figuring stuff out. You have a lot of your augments. Yeah, I should probably grab some augments from Strider. Yeah, dexterity's not that useful. Eminence seems good. Eminence, like, aerial attacks are useful. Damping is good. Grit seems good. Mobility after running out of stamina. Have the stamina when you cling to objects. I don't know if an object is a... Hang on, I need to look this up. I need to look up what this augment actually does, because the details are not very specific. Augment. Arm strength. Dragon's Dogma. We're gonna learn this really quick. We're going to determine if this actually improves climbing monsters. Oh, it does also have the stamina consumed when climbing a creature. Yeah, let's get arm strength. That's a really good one. And then let's grab eminence, I think. And we'll swap. Oh wait. Wait, how much does the new vacation cost though? I may have made a mistake here. It's fine. Let's get you vehemence. That seems really good.
What will it be today? Have your pick.
Oh, it's 1,500. Damn, I messed that up. Alright, we'll have to get more. I think if I fight, like, one thing, I'll probably be able to do it. Let's see if we can get, like, one quest that I can do to just get some points. So we have some options here. We can bring Mason to Bloodwater Beach, Sir Robert to Warrior's Departure, or Madeline to Bloodwater Beach. I like Madeline a lot. I also like Mason a lot, honestly. Let's bring Mason to Bloodwater. I'm kind of curious what happens in, like, the end of his quest. To remind y'all, Mason is the guy that we killed a fascist with. he's the guy that we killed the Salvation guy with. I believe Bloodwater's down that way, right? And I believe we also got someone killed the last time we tried to go to Bloodwater, so I think we need to be a bit careful this time. I need to actually put the quest on my main list. There we go. Yeah, let's not do the Griffin just yet. I kind of want to do some of these escort missions just so we have a friend, like a definite friend for the end of the game, so we don't wind up with someone we don't want. I would be down for Mason being our beloved. He's cool. Mason or Madeline, I think I'm going for. They're both pretty nice. But yeah, we don't want to wind up with, like, I was talking about this recently. Something that is not great about this game, probably my main critique about it, is that there is one character who's a child who you can have as your beloved at the end of the game. And I would like to hope that it's the developers just really not thinking about the way that the mechanic works. but it does come off as a bit insidious. I just hope there's not anything like that in the next game, because it's pretty disappointing to see in like an otherwise pretty solid and interesting game. Oh, right, I can... Oh. Yeah, so I guess we're not doing Assassin for a little bit, but a couple of fights should get us where we need to be for it. Let me know how the sound balance is. The game might be a bit loud. I think I'm seeing that. Yeah, let's fix that. I'm gonna tune it down just a little tiny bit. Couple decibels. Couple dBs. Okay, I think we're good. Just keep Mason safe though, because if Mason dies, then we can't do any of his other little quest things. Like we failed with Barnaby, I believe. Oh wait, let me get you. Yeah, nice. Good stuff. Leave Mason alone. He's my boy. He's my king. He's my man. I feel like Mason would be a good friend. Madeline is wife, pretty much. All right, I almost forgot about my my dodge. That's a really useful move. Oh crap! Yeah, this is where we had our friend die the last time. Let's go away from here. No, over here. Over here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, let's try and take the left path. I know. One particular beast still remains. This way. This way, this way, this way. I'm just keeping an eye on Mason, because, like, if he dies, I will not be happy. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. No, Bloodberry, come on. We're going this way. We're going around them. Oh, okay, we got more guys here. Oh, come on. No, leave Mason alone. Leave Mason alone. Yep. Instant reset. Okay. We're good. Everything's fine. We're winning. I'm winning. I'm winning so hard right now. Oh god. Did he just wiped Mason, didn't he? Maybe not. Hang on, we're gonna do something really quick. We're gonna return to the last checkpoint. Oh wait, was this really this far back? Wait, when was this? Oh no, wait. Okay, this was the return to the... Okay, yeah, alright, let's just go and accept that quest again. Actually, you know what? I can actually make sure that we get Assassin this time.
Make your choices.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, folks. I made a mistake on the way to approach that that escort quest. Yeah, I really don't want to fight that Drake. They put one Drake in this game that's before you should actually fight it, and it's that one, and it's really annoying, and it's literally in the worst possible spot. Drakes are like a post-dragon boss. You don't want to... you do not want to fight them at this level. But they put a Drake right before one of the like main game locations, right before the Shadow Fort. So that's fun. It's okay though. Alright, so I think I want to get the arm strength one and just ditch the other one. Learn. Yeah, let's get arm strength. And then... No. And give Bloodbray the Vehemence. Augment. And then Vocation. Assassin. Boom. Yeah, let's make you a warrior. That's probably a good idea. I feel like Bloodbray would make a good warrior. Figure out gear in a second here.
Come again.
Yeah, we're completely naked, alright. And also, let's do skills really quick.
Pick. What will it be? What will it be today? Have your pick.
So...
Any you like? What will it be today?
Actually, I should probably figure out equipment first, just so I can know what we're using. So, I really want to do sword and, yeah, give me this. Okay, so you have a two-hander. I'm gonna take the cutlass and the sylvan bow, eyeglasses. I think most of the stuff that I have I can actually still use. So the way the vocations work in this game is that, you have, like, different weapons that you can use and different armor that you can use. Actually, maybe I should get this. Yeah, let's use... I'm gonna use the swordsman's ring, and I'll take a blink strike. Maybe.
Have your pick.
We'll see.
Any you like?
Learn skills. But yeah, you just get, like, a bunch more options for different weapons, and you get new weapons that you can use. Okay. Right, okay, so I can use a lot of my Strider skills, I think, still. I probably want to get the basic sword skills. Because otherwise I will be very bad. I will not be very good. Are you good? I forget what these skills actually do. We're just going to grab a couple. Bloodbray is like nothing, so not many options there. Yeah, only Savage Lash. That's fine. We might have to do some simple quests just to get better at fighting, but I'm not too worried. Yes, we've lost the, what was the one that we had there? I don't even remember. It's fine. Blink Strike, Broadcut, Intimate Strike. We need to gear up Bloodbray, because Bloodbray is completely naked right now. And Bloodbray can probably use a lot of the same stuff. Yeah, let's just have Bloodbray. Oh wait, Bronze Gauntlets. And Shoulder Cape. I'll give you these two.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
Okay, so now we've lost our ability to double jump, and we have lost our ability to dodge. But we do also have a very powerful sword that we can hit very hard with. I got a quest.
If you aid me in us, excellent. His talent is without measure, but he's stubborn as a plough. To such patrons, I must...
Okay, so he's asking for an idol. That makes sense.
There are some birds, however, that do have a little bit more allergenic potential.
Buster Capybara, thank you for the follow. I still need to change that that sound, because it's tied to my old username, but I've changed my username, so I gotta swap that over. That's okay for now, though. We'll not gonna stop the stream for it, you know. Let's get Bloodbray all boosted up. Not much here that I can do beyond just, like, 1-star stuff, but... Oh, here we go. It's a 3-star. I am using up all my money, but... You know what? Only the best for Bloodbray. Only the best for my forever adversary. Okay. I'm also gonna manual save. How's everyone doing tonight, by the way? How we feeling? What are the vibes? Okay. Yes, everything's a bit slower. But we will be able to do very cool stuff. I sent recently in my Discord a video of someone doing some very cool assassin stuff, so if you saw that, we'll be doing similar nonsense. Okay, so I don't have the cool combo yet, but I probably want to get that. What quests do we have? Oh, yeah, I'm also gonna get a... I could take, Mason down from the fort down to Bloodwater Bay, or I could just try to avoid the dragon. He's just a real jerk, that Drake. I don't like him. Or I could see if there's anything in Casardus, because that's probably better for for like our current power level with this class, this vocation. I don't have a number up, but I think we're pretty close to reaching 100 followers. Let me double check. Let's see. Twitch. $97, 3 more. So I don't know. If you have any friends who you think like would like fantasy games and strategy games, tell them. And also, oh right, there's this second well quest. Hoy there! Can anyone hear me? All right, let's rest at the inn really quick, and then we'll deal with that. Poor Rorik. Someone needs to get him out of there. I think that someone is me. Poor mans. Let him out. Let me out. Let me out of this well. Alright, we didn't get any RC from Bloodbrae. That's fine. RC are rift crystals, you get them later for stuff. Oh right, we also get some new quests. Some new, like, just fight things quests. These are good. Oh wait, we can bring Baron. Hang on, let's just do this really quick. I'm just gonna bring Baron to the Shadow Fort. Because we can do this in like a second. We literally have a port crystal at the Shadow Fort.
I owe you for that.
This game winds up being a lot about, especially the escort quests. So a lot of the escort quests in the beginning of the game are like ridiculous places that take forever to get to. What you can do is set a port crystal down in a previous playthrough, and they stay between new game pluses. You can just like bring people to to like your anywhere on your massive network of port crystals. This person seems to want to make people famous, but I don't like it when people in my chat become famous, so I'm gonna delete them. They don't get to post. It's not allowed. It was a spammer, for those who are confused. I know, Rorik, I'll get you out of there.
Can anyone hear me?
Poor Rorik. Damn. I was too quick. I just took my phone out and just went bam.
Place is fit to set the hairs on your neck to standing on end.
By the way, hi, Rizzy.
And with good reason. I'd thought to enjoy a quiet nip of the old spirits here, away from prying eyes, huh? But then, a fearsome rumble came from further yon.
Monsters.
Against my better judgment, I went and stole a look.
You want to become famous?
A regular
You want Prim's viewer followers? Before there was life, before there was anything, there was nothing. But before there was nothing, there were monsters. Sorry, just a little Lich quote for you.
Can't let the likes of them loose on the village, I thought. So I stayed here to hold them back. Lucky thing I thought to sneak a drink. I'm well glad to see you, truth be told. I fear the beasts are beyond the means of this old man. Will you go and clear them out, cousin?
I will.
Thanks. And good luck to you. Don't leave a one of them alive.
love guy banging shirts him.
Dangerous. Here, cousin. Let this protect you.
What did you give me, guy? Huh, actually, that's pretty nice. The throw blast is not too bad. And some fish. I do actually appreciate it. I thought he was going to give me some garbage, but that was actually a pretty good, you know, for like a normal guy, that's some pretty good items. So we're now an assassin for those who are just coming in. Which means we now have a sword and a bow. I would say overall we're a bit less strong than we were, for now, but we will get some cool stuff later on. I mean, honestly, all the vocations, if you build into them enough, are really good. Assassin is just like the nastiest, highest raw strength damage class. We need to take a lantern out. Let's also set this quest to our current one, so they'll... Well, you just dropped off the edge like a fool. Alright, thanks, friend. What you thinking, Bloodbury? What's your thought on the situation? Oh, okay. That's fair. Oh. I went to get the items in here and I just immediately got soaked. I actually think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I don't think I don't think I need to go this way. Let's head back up. I believe what I actually want... Oh, we got Snake. Snake? Snake? Snake! I remember in the demo for this game, the, this area, I believe, was part of the demo, and, most pawns, like, most mage pawns didn't have, the, like, poison curing spell in that, so if you got poisoned by one of those snakes, your character would just die because you would stay poisoned for a really long time. Alright, let's head down this way. I believe this is where the Saurians were last time. Although it actually does look like we might need to go this way. Yeah, I think I was right the first time. Which means we gotta get wet a little bit. Hate to say it. Actually, I guess this way. Hate to say it, but we're probably gonna have to get a bit wet down here in this well. Oh no, yeah, it is this way. This is like the way that you go the first time. Down into the grimy, grumbus depths, where all the groblins and gremlins live. Yells, "Keep your lantern dry," it runs straight into nearby water. Very funny. Pawns are some of the funniest characters in this game. Pawns and the Jester are the funniest characters in Dragon's Dogma. Potent Greenwash, not bad. Mythodrate, which I believe is used in curatives. Sectional armor. Interesting. Oh, you know what? I have too much stuff on me. Yeah, I have a bunch of, like, equipment, which is all... hot tip number 1 for Dragon's Dogma. Equipment be heavy. And also fish apparently be somewhat heavy. Ceramic jug, very heavy. 5 throw blasts, also very heavy apparently. 3 poison flasks, heavy. Oh, these are periapts. Okay, so we have these periapts that actually boost our strength and our magic defense, or regular defense. That's useful. I read about periapts recently and how they're like kind of the endgame meta for this game, and I'm curious to use them. So we may try out some periapts later on once they're more necessary. Actually, could Blubbery use some of this stuff? Let's see. Surcoat. Yeah, but I like the solar armor a lot. Nothing's really going to beat out the solar armor for me, because it slowly regenerates Bloodbury's health as long as they're in sunlight. Which is just like a very useful like adventuring thing in general. Probably not going to be as useful once we get to the like dark, grimy dungeons of this game, but we got snakes. We are kind of in a dark, grimy dungeon, but not as dark and grimy as Bitterblack Isle, which is kind of the endgame dungeon, where you spend like most of your levels just fighting enemies in there. Oh, I just broke that oil thing. Here we go. Okay, right. This leads back out to the area where, like, the bandits are. There's loot in here, though, so I will go back through here again. Because it does all respawn. Plus, killing enemies gives us, like, skill points we can use on, weapon skills, and we need that. We love to, increase our weapon skills and, fight enemies with new and messed up techniques. We love to parry enemies and have them phase straight through us. That's what I mostly do with the assassin, by the way. There's one move that basically lets you, like, hold up your sword, and if like an enemy hits just as you do it, then they just get immediately, like, wrecked. So we're gonna have to get wet. Oh god. This does not seem fun. Alright, hang on. I do need light, so we're gonna just really quickly put away our lantern. Oh god. Yeah, we might just need to fight them in the dark. Alright, let's just try it. Hit this man with Mighty Bend. Nope, okay. Just gonna hit his tail with my sword. That should do it. Ooh. Forgot how cool the sword moves are. They're kinda sick. It's a good one. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, those are its eggs. Okay, well, we got them. Oh yeah, I think we drew out more. It's not good. Let me know how audio balance is, because it might be a bit loud. Nice, Bloodberry has ranked up. Oh god, more lizards. Stop. Yeah, we're a bit less agile than before. We don't have a dodge roll. We can't double jump. But we do have a sword, which is, I would say, a better offensive option, especially for, like, these sorts of fights where it just lets you do a lot more, like, stagger damage and, like, kind of keep your enemies at bay. Daggers are fun, but you really can't keep an enemy at arm's length. Okay, we set those ones on fire. Oh god, that's a big one. The Big Saurians are here. William Big Saurian has arrived. He's not happy. Oh god. Yeah, let's get away from him. I do have new sword powers that I haven't used. Oh yeah, that just annihilated his tail in one hit. That ruled. Okay. Let me get the big one first, because he's going to be annoying. Can I get on top of him? No? Okay. Just gotta hit him like this. Okay. I don't know what any of these do, I'm just hitting them. Right, okay, that's what Intimate Strike is, like you attack once and then you draw back. That's a good one. Yeah, that does a lot of damage, huh? That's a broad cut, that's... okay, that's what... okay. I understand what these do now. We're good. I figured out the video game. Gonna attack the nest now. Or the nests, even. Love to set a whole bunch of nests on fire. And I can do it with my arrows, too. Sometimes you gotta stop, lizards from being born. Slowly attacking them. Here we go. Is there one here? I can't tell. I think it might just be might just be an area. Wait, what is the quest thing? Destroy. Okay, yeah, destroy them. Let's get this going. I would love light. Light would be great right now. This thing's really nasty, huh? Now you might be wondering, is it okay to destroy lizard eggs in real life? And the answer is only if the lizards are the servants of the Dragon Lord Grigori, and only if you're the Arisen who's destined to defeat him. These are just sort of the environmental concerns you have to keep in mind. Just think about it, you know. Just keep that in mind. Alright, we did it. Oh, cool. Like, can I go this way? I would love to go this way. What if I set that on fire?
Very well. I'm on my way.
Help. Or help. Help. Help.
I'll go at once.
No, I want fire. Wait. I need to get the dark one first so I can get the fire one. There we go. No? It don't work like that? I've never seen this area before, or I've never, like, tried to get through here before. I guess, okay, well. Oh, you know what? Hang on. They gave me those throw blasts. I'm gonna guess you can use those on here. Let's try it. Or a dragon spit. Throw. No? That's really sad. Okay. How's folk? How are folks in the chat? How's your week been so far? The mighty Arisen waylaid by a tree. Yeah. The Arisen is kind of consistently just beaten back by things that just inconveniences. Your weakness. I said weak, I think.
The beasts are slain then? I will sleep easier, not having their like crawling about.
Are you saying your weekend is terrible? Like time is an illusion, like time is fake?
Here, tis a small token of thanks. Take it, my friend.
He said "cuz" in the subtitles, but my friend in the dub. It's very weird. Like, it's very weird for there to be translation inconsistencies in this game, because this game's translation was made while the game was being, like, written. That's fair. I feel that. Like, I'm starting to get a bit, the vibes are weird, having, like, you know, COVID just affect everything. I do have a thing that I'm going out to do tomorrow. I have a club activity, so that's nice. All socially distant and safe, of course. Okay. So we finished that. Let's head back to Grand Soren and check the skill situation. Because we did just do some fighting. And got some levels and stuff. We may have enough for the last part of the sword combo. Which is a very good move. I'm not sure if I'm ready to fight the Griffin just yet, because I feel like I might want to get to like level 5 or so of this vocation before I do that. Just because we need to like to be able to like do damage to it. The Griffin is a hard boss. Learn skills. Yeah, we have 1,000 now. Is back kick assassin? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking until we have the parry available. Okay, Dire Onslaught. That's all I wanted. I know, Bloodbrick might be able to get something. Because Bloodbrick got... yeah, here we go. These all seem really cool. Let's do Escape Slash. And then I think we'll start getting Bloodbrick the combos and stuff, because that seems important. Cool. Okay. We're still wet. we teleported, but we're still wet. feel like I read something recently about that bell, and I forget what it is. There was a lot of like really weird research that went into this game. You can read about it on the Wikipedia page. I don't remember what specifically the thing with the bell is, but I remember there's something weird with the bell. Okay, so what do you have? Yeah, hang on, I have an idea. How much money do I have? Or, how do you look at money again? Status? No. Just go to a store, I guess. Hey, how much, sir, will you count my money for me? I actually get the Titan Shinkata. That could be good. Yeah, we gotta save up some money, though. Okay, let's see. Do y'all have a port crystal? I would love to buy one. I'm gonna buy a port crystal, yeah. No, you do not sell port crystals, okay. What about, are there any more quests on this board? No, none. What's your deal? You have nothing for me, okay. Thank you. What about Madeline? Does Madeline have a port crystal? I just want to, like, go straight to Bloodwater Beach without anyone with me, and then put a port crystal down there, and then just, like, spam finish Bloodwater Beach missions. That seems like the safest way to do this. Okay, Montebank. Just seeing if you have port crystals. No. I hate you. What about wife? What about wife lady? She's here, right? Yeah, this is her shop. Oh, she actually has a quest for us. Excuse me.
I've a proposal that...
Sure.
Well, it's like this. For my own part, but contentment leads to fail. I have a certain one in the smith and there is...
She's looking for an idol. Okay, that's fine. You don't have what I'm looking for. No. Very sad. You make me cry.
Thank you.
Yes, we gotta go looking for idols. They're hard to get. They require, like, really silly quests to get. I don't know if we will actually get any of them. A lot of them are, like, you do a lot of New Game Plus exploitation to get them, and then you give them to people. It's... it's a lot. We may eventually do some New Game Plus stuff for this. It depends on how long I decide to actually stream it, like, overall. I'm actually just going to look up where you can get port crystals, because I forget, and they're important. Port Crystal. Dragon's Dogma. I wish I were 100% expert in this game, but I don't remember everything. Oh yeah, they're hard to get. Excuse me. Where's Blue Moon Tower? Oh. Okay, so we can actually get a port crystal in the Griffin quest. See, let's fight the Griffin. Why not? Griffin's Bane. We're gonna go fight the Griffin. It's the most exciting thing to do. It might not be the safest option, but it's the coolest one. Heal up first. I probably could have slept at the end, but you know what? We're gaming out here. I'm full gamer mode.
The Duke's men are assembled. Let's hurry to join them. Grand Sorin, the beating heart of all Grances.
Hello.
I had a feeling you might be our escort.
Oi, Sir Judge.
Aye, we are the company of
Oi, lad.
to march with. A poor jest, I know. We'll circle the capital, striking the griffin as we come upon it along the way. We attack when it sets down. It is nothing so clever as to be called a stratagem, but it will work. If you still care to join us after hearing all that, let's be off.
Okay.
The Duke's burden is great. Between his
Focus.
duties
The
as
hunt is
sorcerer
afoot.
and the wormhunter.
Hi, your dad, Squid.
Elites or no, I'd feel better at ease with a few more men.
Okay, so we're gonna fight some goblins first, and then the griffin will show up. Whoop. I don't know why I threw that urn.
Clear your mind of all but the fight.
Lead the grand forward.
Okay, I'm clearing my mind of all but the fight. Get these boys out of here. Alright, so this is the new move that we got. It's really good. It's really nasty. It's literally just our default combo. It costs no stamina to use, and it's disgusting. Yeah, this is part of why I wanted to use Assassin. Just the main sword combo is terrifying. You get on someone with it, and it's just like it's evil. Because it does so much stagger and launch, it just, like, most, like, default enemies just, like, cannot, like, they just will not stay near you if you do it.
Make haste. Make haste.
Killed that goblin in 2 hits. Yeah. Ooh, wow, that was a one-shot. Oh, you know, we actually need to take a goblin with us.
Still, we must fight.
Yeah, we're gonna need this goblin for something.
Where visibility is poor, we must be especially wary of attacks.
We may run out of stamina before we get there.
Like where we were
Guess we'll just hope.
Seems a good place. If we lured another monster close, the griffin may think them prey.
Okay.
So this is where we're to meet.
Yeah, so we just need to bring the goblin into that circle to lure the griffin in.
It's close. I can feel it.
There we go. Hello, goblin. Yeah, the good thing is that, like, our level, like,
It comes.
one of the most important things in this game is your level, and your gear. Like, as long as your level and gear are good, especially in the early game, you can kind of BS a little bit. I am not doing any damage right now. I'm doing very little, but that's fine. Part of it is that I'm not using fire, and I'm also not really hitting weak points. I'm gonna try and get on one of its wings. Nope, not happening. We now actually take... So we take half the amount of stamina for climbing. We got that Shrider augment. Augments last across, like, multiple locations. Yeah, we are actually not going to kill it in this fight, but we will do some damage. Let's get some meat. We could use a bit more power here. I'm trying to get on its head. It did not like that. It's not happy. Good thing is, as long as I keep my stamina up, I should be able to get it down. Yeah, okay, cool. We got some fire on its wings. That's good. Alright, I can probably get off of it now, because its head is, like, in a great position for me to attack it. There we go. Now we're doing some damage. Alright, now we have, fire, so I'm gonna try and aim at its wings with some combos. Yeah, it's just gonna run. It doesn't matter if its wings are on fire. Chop, chop. Chopping all the time. Chopping every day. Hi, Mavis, by the way. How you doing? Excuse me.
Come, Arisen, to the Blue Moon Tower.
So, very exciting quest, because we, we did pretty good on it. Our next objective is over there. And you might be thinking, you can probably just go here, right? If you look here, that's a coast, which means this is all ocean. We need to go whoop, whoop, all the way there. This is going to be a long quest. And there's like all sorts of new enemies that we've literally never faced before along that path. So we're going to go on an adventure to kill a griffin. Because the place where the griffin is actually has a port crystal, which we can use to set up our Bloodwater Bay route, which will make escort missions there a lot safer. So we can literally just teleport to it, and then our friends will be there. Now I do need to decide if I actually want to have a port crystal at the Great Wall encampment, because that's an area that you have to go to twice in... We've actually not fought a golem yet. We're probably gonna have to fight one now. The Great Wall encampment is an area that you have to go to twice at the end of the game, and it's all the way over here. It's... Oh, no, we already did put a port crystal there. Okay. So we're good on that front. That's good to know. Yeah, normally you'd have to walk all the way, like, there, and then teleport to Grand Sore, and then go back, but now that we have a port crystal there, we can just teleport there twice at the end of the game when we have to.
Seems we're well downstream. Perhaps sort of interest has washed up.
There was a point when fast travel was not unlimited in this game, and it was a nightmare. It was not fun. Everything took forever. I mean, after a while, fairy stones were, like, pretty easy to come by, but this game had some pretty shady mechanics back in the day. But I think where it is now is very good. I think that, like, you have the choice to like, not utilize the infinite fairy stone if you don't want to. But I think most people do, just because, like... I think going to a new place is fun in this game. I don't really think that going along the same roads multiple times is that fun. Then again, I did I did play Fallout 4 on survival mode, so, like, multiple times, so I don't really know who I am to be talking about that. Okay. We got Gabos. Gabo time. Yeah, we're getting kind of strong. We're getting pretty powerful here. I probably could have grabbed some skills before we left, but honestly, it's probably going to be more fun if I have, like, a bunch to pick from when I come back. I actually loved that one goblin's, like, goth, chainmail, like, arm warmer things. This is very good. Get out of here, Goblin King. So we're gonna encounter a golem for the first time. They're fun. We might not have a good time, because they can be a little nasty. I am equipping myself to suit my objectives every day, Pawn. Or, I guess that was Bloodberry. And my objective is to win and kill and do very good in the game. We probably also could have swapped our pawns out. That might have been a good idea. You know what? We're going hardcore.
With no griffin to guard it, the tower's treasure is ours.
Yeah, some golems are a bit of a joke. Like, I know if you have, like, Maelstrom, which is like a tornado spell, you can just, like, wipe them. Because they just hate physical damage, and that just does a bunch of it. Actually, it might be dark damage, I forget. Either way, Maelstrom is really good against them. Because it just creates, like, a storm of damage that, hits all their weak points and just destroys them. Golems have a number of like weak points, and their entire health is equal to the complete sum of the health of those weak points. So once you break all those weak points down, they are just done. Sorry, I was talking for like the last 2 hours before this, and I've not drinking much water today. And it's a little hot in my room, so in fact, I may... I'll just hang out, I think. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm being eaten. Getting eaten. Hydrate, I just did, but I will hydrate more after this. Okay, hang on. This is not good. They are really juking me. Here. Just gonna hurt him. They let me get mad. That was their main mistake. Hey, hey, hey. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. That did it. Nice. I've learned of beasts. I've learned of beasts. Hey folks, I've learned of beasts. Thank you. Yeah, the golems are definitely pretty Shadow of the Colossus. I got those vibes. Also, the like drakes and stuff, drakes, wyverns, and worms are pretty Shadow of the Colossus. Because they all got like distinct weak points, and also Grigory himself, and the Air Dragon, I would say. These are all very late game creatures that we will not see for, I would say, probably another like 5 or 6 streams. It's gonna be a bit until we're fighting worms, wyverns, and drakes in earnest. So I think we should fight the Cyclops, because EXP is EXP. Also, this one's kind of not very well defended. Not well defended, but oh my god, that immediately knocked him down. That was sick. Oh, that was not a good hit for his eye. Oh. They could have warned me that they were going to throw an explosive barrel, but that's fine. I want to get at his eye here. Yeah. Getting really nasty with it. It's probably not the way to do it. Hang on. He missed. And try and get its eye. There we go. There we go. Nice. Hell yeah. And try and break its footing. It's down. Nice. Just gonna try and keep my footing, because you don't want to lose your stamina. Nice, nice, nice. Let me see if I can get it with a... That didn't really work, but it's fine. This is Shrek if he was a Cyclops. This guy just has big Shrek energy. Just real Shreking out here. Just gonna keep hitting his foot. Feet are banned. No feet allowed anymore. Thank you. That way I want to do this. Oh, I keep missing. There we go. Blitz. There we go. Got some beefsteak, rugged bone, and I'm imagining rugged tusk. Yeah, 1 or 2 of those. There's one other item inside of him. Let's try and get it out. Come on. I think we got it. Yeah, it was another rugged bone. Cool. That was a pretty easy one. I think we're gonna find that Cyclopses are the least of our worries out here, though. Oh yeah, water. Hydrate. Oh yeah, by the way, it's Cycle of Eternal Return November, NNN. So I intend to beat this game within this month. By that I mean at least do the main quest. So So beat the dragon and do the Everfall stuff. And then maybe, I don't know, things might be different in winter. I might be doing a lot more streams just because, like, I can, and it's like, what else will I do while I'm home? So maybe I'll just like, have another day be, or even this day, just keep being, you know, my day for doing, like, Dark Risen stuff. So there's, like, a whole other part of this game after the main quest. Or not after, but after in terms of difficulty. You can actually do it at any point in the game, but it only makes sense to do it after the main quest. There we go. Because everything's just, like, so hard on Bitterblock Isle. It's a spooky area. I don't know what I just got from that chest. I couldn't really see it. Alright, do we have light? We do not have a light. I also did not bring oil, but I think we'll be fine. I'm sure we can find oil. Oh, direwolves. Hang on. These ones are strong. Come here. Oh, nope, you missed. You give me that fire. I'm gonna set these guys on fire. Give me that fivefold. Yeah, yeah. Nasty. I love to be incredibly nasty against direwolves. Alright, buddy. Hey. Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, we got a big direwolf here. Hang on. Come on, let me get you. I want to get you. No? Not allowed? I guess they need to be knocked down first. Hey, I got him. Oh, he's already dead. That's fine. I was gonna try and pick one up and throw one. Throwing enemies in this game is very fun. Oh, there we go. Oh wait, hang on. Let me get you. I guess we're just doing this. That's fine. I want to knock one down. Hang on. Where are they? Hang on, I think if I get him with one of these, I should be able to, well, that just killed it. That's fine. That's, I would say that's just as good. Hey, buddy. Let go. Damn it, I missed. Let me get him. Ah, dang it. Missed again. You can throw enemies at other enemies, it's very hard to do. You go into the ocean. Okay, he didn't fully fall into the ocean. I tried, though. I launched that one right into the sun, yeah. Yeah, we got one more. Come on, buddy. Yeah, we're gonna be seeing a couple of these guys, I think. Didn't I see a chest down here? I did. Okay. Nice test. I'm actually just gonna pop that on someone. Yeah, give that to Ariana. Give one to Phoebe. Let them heal up. Thank you for learning a beast again. I really appreciate that. Alright, let's get back on the road. Oh my god, more. Yeah, we're kind of just in their house right now. Really should have started going at the morning. I don't know why I did this. We are gonna get some experience for this though, so... Am I really a fool? No. Maybe not. Perhaps. Maybe. Who knows? Peppermint seed. Got some grapes. Got any grapes? Oh. I hit you with my sword. I hit you very hard with my sword.
What's this?
I say go to bed, sir. Sleepy time now. Nope. Okay. Yeah, these guys don't really like being staggered. I kind of hate being staggered. Oh, let me, there we go. Hang on. Let me get you. I'm going over here. No, don't move too much. I don't know if y'all could see that with the quality, but I saw him get smaller and smaller. Oh, that was really funny. Bath time. Go take a nice little bath, little wolf boy. It's time for a puppy bath. Hang on. Yeah, it's really hard to hit them with this, but if you do, there we go. Come on, come on. Ah, dang it. He got out of stun. Oh god, he really jumped. Well, I kind of threw him right into the bath to be annihilated, but you know, I tried it. He's going to the great dog bath in the sky. To be fair, I also hate being staggered. Yeah. I love to win a fight. I hate to be staggered. That's my position. There's a fortress up there. I actually forget what this fortress is for. Especially if it's an ally or enemy fortress. I'm just gonna hope that this is a Grand Soren sponsored fort and not a bandit fort. Oh god, that's a lot of them. Hang on, we're getting out of here. Okay. No. It's a little scary. Yeah, it's a lot of them. Yeah, you can hear the music's getting a lot more intense. So we're definitely a little bit outmatched here. Nice, nice, nice. Should really be using my powers more, or my my skills. I'm just not really used to them yet. Or wait, hang on. Like that, and then... Yeah, that's probably not great against those guys. Hey, buddy. Nice, nice, nice. And Intimate Strike. Nice, okay. Still more. Hang on. Man, him with Intimate Strike, and he just bounced back. Or just, like, bounced away. That's a pretty good one, actually. Like, that really surprises them. And you can just do it instantly. Damn. That's... I feel really bad for you, your dad the squid. That's really gotta suck. This, like, if you don't do this mission... If you do this mission before the griffin... Hang on, what if I just run? So I'm kind of getting bored of fighting wolves, if I'm being entirely honest. And I just want to see what's in this camp. Let's see what's going on here. This looks very closed. Oh, this is the prison. Yeah, we can't go this way. That's a shame. So we want to head this way. Or actually... I forget how this map works. Because there is a northern path here. You know what? I'm gonna follow my curiosity here. Oh wait, that is a really... That's really far below us, though. So either way, I'm gonna have to go back this way. So I guess let's see what the paths look like, and then we'll make our choice. Well, it seems like you did it. Seems like you didn't have any trouble dealing with that fire weakness. Just wiping it.
Tracks, Master. Monsters, most like.
Okay. Direwolf pelt. Now, if we find the direwolf cloak, I forget where it is, but if we find that, then we can use that in, we can use those pelts to improve a direwolf cloak, which would be good. Alright, let's slow down a second here.
The path diverges.
Yes, we're in Windworn Valley now. So, do we want to go north? Or is this path valid? This looks like a real path. Yeah, we can go this way. Okay, cool. Yeah, so all we gotta do here is save up our stamina and stick behind the trees and stuff, and then we're basically constantly being pushed by wind from the end of this valley, but thankfully there are a few of these objects that we can just kind of stick on and then wait until our stamina regens and then keep running through it. Now, I believe that your character's size actually affects your, like, how much you're blown back by this, which is just a very weird little thing. I don't know why. It's a weird mechanic. Not that I don't know why. I think it's very cool. Just, like, strange. Oh, that's also a good idea. Picking up a pawn. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's definitely another way to do it. Especially a heavy pawn, I imagine, would be good for that. Oh boy, we got Skellos. Oh, not even Skellos, we got Skeleton Knights. Yikes, these are hard guys. Oh. Oh, we got Sorcerers up there. Hang on. This might be a little tricky. I'm gonna deal... Oh god. We got rocks, too. Oh, you mean human bones that move on their own? You mean like a skeleton, huh? Like someone's got a little bit of a skeleton problem up here. Sorry, that's probably not the most exciting camera angle. I just accidentally wound up like that. Okay, I got poisoned. Let's eat something. Some strong warish. Alright, buddy. This does stagger them. Oop, I got frozen by something. Don't know what froze me. Yeah, let's get this guy. Hey buddy, hang on. No, come on, don't hit me with that. That was rude. You're gonna die, sir. In fact, you're going for a one-way trip into the water. Nope. Hey. Okay, well, I just destroyed him. Gonna have a skeleton of problems, exactly. Skeleton magic chills the bones. That would make sense. You know, I believe that. Well, we made it through the Skeleton Valley, so that's good. We made it through the journey part 1, Skeleton Valley. Now we have to now we have to deal with the bandits. Remember our old friend bandits? Yeah, they're back again, and they're as mean as ever. And now there's a lot of them. Let's pop some Harsput. Oh, hey. We're not as agile as we used to be, which is... You kind of want to be agile against bandits, but also we do have more stagger. Oh, hey. Got a warrior here. I'm gonna just try to spam him. There we go. Yeah, I basically don't want this guy to be up at any point, because if he hits any of us with that big hammer that he's got, he's gonna do some real damage. There we go. That worked. We got this warrior guy here. I'm gonna try and get this guy down too. Get him on the ground. Yeah, this Blink Strike ability is actually really good. Or Blitz Strike, rather. I think it's partially because I have a ring that actually boosts its potency. We are being shot by arrows, and affected by a caster. Let's get this guy down. All you gotta do is knock an enemy down and hit him a whole bunch. That's my pro tip for playing Dragon's Dogma. Knock an enemy on the ground and then just go Hope you like it down there. We're being shot by arrows, which is not great. That did some damage to him. He had a bad time. Got any boys in here? Oh, we got this guy. Yeah, he's done. Sorry, buddy. We had fun here, but that didn't work out very well for you. I'm tempted to jump down and aerial attack that guy, but I know it's a terrible idea, so we're gonna we're gonna be smart here and actually like run down and fight him. Nope. Oh, my other fall damage guy didn't die. Well, he's not. Oh, I'm dead. Let's see how far it takes us back. Might be a bit. Oh yeah, we're all the way back. Okay, well, that's not ideal. Okay. Hey everyone. So you're supposed to save in this game when you're in a dangerous area. I got hit by a barrage of arrows. So here's what we're gonna do this time. First of all, we're gonna rest until the morning, so it's daytime when we're actually going out there. So there are less enemies. Second of all, I think we're just gonna run. You're just gonna run there. You can get there a lot faster if you just ignore all the enemies. Also, we're gonna check our skills. Not many here, not really many options. Yeah, no. No. Give you, some of these. Oh, didn't I do that last time too? Alright, well, it's fine. I feel like I may have lost some other stuff too. What was I doing before this? No, I guess... Yeah, because I looked for port crystals. Okay, I guess we're fine. Okay. So this time, we're gonna do it really quickly. Oh, we also need to do the first part of this again. Oh, no, we don't. Okay. Yeah, we're back at the start of the Blue Moon travel. That's not too bad. It's a long distance, but I can traverse it very quickly if I just ignore everything else. So that's I think the plan is just to hoof it. I say that, but I may actually get distracted by bosses or anything like that. Yeah, gotta remember to save next time. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to ignore these guys, because they are, bandits are pretty persistent. They do not like, when you try to run from them, so I think we may need to fight them if they bother us. And I think they will, because we got this little group here.
They're armed, Master.
Oh, I think we might actually make it out of here without fighting too many. That guy should be dead, I think. No? That's really sad. That's really sad build. Oh, hey. Cut it out. Oh, come on, stop. Not funny. It was a prank, bro. It was a prank. Okay. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't even know if it's worth it to put a port crystal at Bloodwater. It might honestly be better to put a port crystal at the tower, because you need to go there again later. Oh, well. Here, we're gonna pop Liquid Vim and just run as fast as I can for 60 seconds. There are a lot of people who mod this game so you have infinite stamina for sprinting in open world areas, and I understand why. It can be very annoying.
This way, Arisen.
So yeah, we just have infinite stamina from this liquid vim.
Vast web sleeps in the Blue Moon Tower. I hear a lack of supplies as we
Who cares about goblins? We're going fast.
Very well.
Okay, we're out.
Every beast has its weakness. Observe
All that means is we just have to regen our stamina for a bit. Then we can do that again. Not quite as much, but for a time. I love to run very quickly.
Tis weary work standing guard.
With no griffin to guard it, the tower's treasure is ours.
Tis more bloodthirsty than a wolf.
So the thing that we'll do this time that'll be different is we're gonna run from the direwolves.
I'm on my way.
This way, Arisen.
Because like there will not be meaningfully less of them if I kill them, which I know doesn't make sense, but trust me, I'm right. Like they're just gonna keep coming. So I'm just gonna run.
The beasts of these parts are proving a greater
Okay, the harpies might be harder to run from. We might actually need to fight them, and I kind of want to fight the Cyclops again because it was pretty easy.
In lands where
Yeah, I think we might need to deal with this little group of them just because yeah, we don't really have an option. Because there's a possibility for this area to get really overwhelming with these guys and the Goliath and the Cyclops and the Snow Harpies. So let's gonna clear this area out, get some EXP and gold. Besides, it's not really about doing it fast. I just want to get stuff. half the purpose of traveling in this game is to get like materials and EXP and gold. Excuse me. And shoot this man's eye. Hang on. Oh god. Phoebe. I think Phoebe just took some pretty bad fall damage. It's fine. Get out of there. Nice, nice, nice. And blah. Nice. Can't really see what I did there, but it's fine. I killed that man. That man gone. He not exist anymore. Or not man, harpy. And get this. Nice, nice, nice. It's not very happy about its tusks. I'm trying to just get some shots on its eye. We got a curse. That's cool. Cool. I mean, I think Bloodberry's got that one, honestly. I may want to get Bloodberry a better longsword. We'll see what my options are. Come on, come on. It's really hard to aim when it does the cinematic view. There we go. I like the cinematic view, it's just, it's hard to aim. Yeah, just landed a combo in its eye. Oop. And I oop. Nice. Deadzo. Gonzo. Got some stuff from it. Gonna unload this on my pawns because I don't want to carry any of it. Especially not 2 rugged bones and 2 rugged tusks. I gotta be fast. Come on. I can't simply carry heavy stuff around. It's terrible.
This way, Arisen. I'll go at once.
Very
Are they coming?
Given a look of
I don't know what they got caught up with.
well, pressing on.
I guess we got bandits this time, alright. Why not? They want to fight, we'll give them a fight. I can just do this. It's kind of nasty. There we go. He uses up a lot of stamina, though. Nice, nice, nice. Oop. Cool. That worked. Gonna get that infinite strike. Gonna give it that broad cut. I missed with the broad cut. Yeah, broad cut's really hard to use against non-stationary enemies. It's probably better for bosses. Let's get some stamina up again. Oh, we only have rotten. Alright, we'll make some back fat. Probably only need one back fat. I just need to have something really quick to just... Actually, we have a couple. We have 11. But yeah, I kind of got owned back there. That one bandit. That was really bad. Like, I was just not watching what they were doing, and they just, like, hit me with a barrage of arrows. Just one-shot me. I do hear the arguments from people who use shields, because, like, shields are really good for protecting against that sort of nonsense, but also I like to be able to have, like, range strength options and melee strength options. So I will often espouse my preference for, yeah, see, this wasn't too long. We're almost all the way back there. I will often espouse my preference for assassin with bow and sword, because I think it's a pretty good combo. You can do some weird stuff though with this class. You can do daggers and shield if you want to. I've never tried it. I've heard people say it's fun though, because you can do some pretty nasty stuff with it. Like you can like mix together like parries and like really fast melee attacks, and double jumping and dodging. Oop. Maybe not. I forget if double jumping is just for Strider dagger or if it's for all classes with a dagger. Oh, hey, stop. Okay, let's try the. I'm gonna use the strategy that who was it who suggested it? I don't remember. Oh, Tulinor. I'm gonna try the strategy that Tulinor suggested. We're gonna try picking up Bloodbray. After I kill this thing, hang on. I'm probably better off with my bow. Alright, Bloodbray, come here. Come here, no, stop. You need to stop. There we go. Oh, that does actually work. Huh. Uses up a lot of stamina, though. I guess not much more than it would take to do this, just, like, running or sprinting. I'm definitely gonna run out of stamina soon, though. Yeah, I might be better if I just let go of Bloodbray at this point. That was pretty useful, though. I do think it used way more stamina than the last time, which is maybe not ideal, but it's still pretty cool. It is pretty neat. I'm sure there's some like specific configuration of Arisen and Pawn, like dimensions and height and weight, where it's like better. Let's see, do we still have skeletons up here during the daytime? Oh, no skeletons. Still got rocks, though. Thank you, rocks. I appreciate that. Hang on. Wait, okay. Oh, damn it. There we go. We got one bird. Excuse me. Yeah, let's be more. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think this time I'm gonna focus on going up here first and like not sending. Oh wait, hang on. Actually, no. Forgot about this guy. Okay, well, I was hoping that would work, but it didn't. Let's get some magic going, or some Harspud. Yeah, I need to get you down. Oh, they have a Mystic Archer. Hang on, you need to die. We cannot have you up. Mystic Archers are dangerous. They are a very powerful class. Oh god, we got 2 Rangers just firing Cloudburst volleys. That's not good. Yeah, this is a really nasty group of assassins or bandits they send you against. You got mages and sorcerers, and you got a warrior in there and a fighter. Let's get Bloodbury back up. There we go. Now, this guy's really being a bit more stocky this time. I don't know why. Oop, nope. 1 bird, 20 arrows. I think we did it that time. It was a little hairy last time, but I think we got him. Wait, I hear something. Let's keep an eye out. Yeah, we're still being shot by like waves of arrows. Alright, let's deal with that. Yeah, this guy right here. Man, what is this guy's deal? He has a lot of health. Alright, hang on. He's almost dead. Hang on. There we go. That certainly worked. So you may see me attacking in midair sometimes. And the reason why I do it is I don't want to exit on a roll because it's slightly slower. I actually want to exit on a I want to exit on my feet. Did not know there were more here. This might be dangerous. We might lose. Hopefully we won't. We need to heal or get stamina back. We have back fat. Yes, get that back fat going. We're being hit by a lot of arrows here. God. Alright, hang on. This guy's really coming in hot with the daggers. You, buddy. Slow down. Yeah, you. I'm gonna knock you down. There we go. That should have killed him. That should have killed that man in one hit. That man should be dead. He should be gone. He should be boiled by witches in a stew. I'm gonna hit you really hard, sir. There you go. Man, there's a lot of them. Yeah, I don't think this is the way to do it. Hang on, I just need to get up close. Oh, yeah, see, if you get hit by that move, that one specific move, with the one that I always do, you will not have a good time. And they can just keep doing it. Oh god. Okay, I need to move. That is a really dangerous spot right there. I don't really know how to push on these guys, because they are just gonna wipe me every time I try. I guess the real way to do it is this. Hang on. I'm being blinded by the, There we go. Alright, get this guy. There's one guy up there who's doing that barrage move. Yeah, hang on, you. Get down. Get this guy with the main combo. Yep, there we go. Send that guy flying into the sky. I know this guy is also gonna have a bad time. Cool, that worked. Oof. That was a really scary little encounter there. And we've not even reached the Griffin yet. We've not even reached Peter Griffin and his tricks. Give the Seeker Tights. Never rip. I'll believe it when I see it. What are you? Skull. I'll take that. I'd love to have a skull. I guess we got more boys here. Hang on. I think Bloodbury needs a needs a quick heal. This Bloodbury got wiped. Someone is scared of us. Oh, no, they're not really scared. They were just pretending, I guess. Am I being shot by arrows? No, I guess not. I hate bandits. They love to bully me all the time. They say, dance, assassin, dance. So I got the assassin's mask, speaking of. I could go full Naruto. Naruto? We're gonna go Naruto for a bit. We're gonna be a cool assassin. Well, those aren't breaking. That's fine. Oh. Hidden zone. Let's see if I can make this. Oop. Nope. Good thing I didn't take fall damage, huh? that's that was a little risky. There are two ways that I can think of to get over there. One is to use a wizard or a mage, and the other is to use a strider. But I don't think our class can get over there. Ooh, nope. Maybe let's save and then try it again. I'll be a bit more risky with it. Because I feel like I can get closer. I just need to, like, the way that I would do it would be a bit more risky. There's a bit more risk of me falling down just straight. By the way, hi everyone who's watching. I just noticed we have 11 people watching. That's awesome. I love to see it. I love to see people excited for beloved 2011 Japanese RPG, Dragon's Dogma, action RPG, Dragon's Dogma. I hope that you are completing it for Cycle of Eternal Return November. Yeah. You might be wondering, what is Cycle of Eternal Return November? It's a thing that I made up. You have to finish Dragon's Dogma in November. And you can't jerk off. That's the secret part that no one tells you. So here's our golem. Oh boy. Hey, I don't know if we're going to be able to beat this one, because I shot a lot of arrows into it and it did not do anything. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Hang on, I gotta move. Alright, well, actually what I can do, hang on, let's try and get the... At least break this crystal, because then I can freeze it. So every time, every golem... Well, not every golem, but golems have a, like, single weak point that has, like, storm effect on it. And whenever you break it, it will, what's the word? The entire golem will freeze, so we're gonna try and do that. There we go. That'll help a little bit. I think we're still gonna have to kind of spam it, but we're not really at the damage level we want to be for this. But like we can cheese it. Just gonna keep firing regular ones into this one. Yeah. The other good thing is I think I don't know. Are these things weak to magic or physical? I forget. That one's down, at least. That took a while, but it's down. I'm just gonna slowly whittle this guy down. We already have him at like 75%. He's angry now though, so gotta watch out for that. So his moves are a lot faster. Does he have another angry? I would love to see an angry zone on him. Oh boy. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that move. You really want to watch out for that move that he does. It's not fun. Yeah, he does not have another gamer spot again. The really annoying spots are going to be on his feet, because yeah, these guys don't like it when you attack their feet, and also they're like very obscured. Oh, there we go. This is a good time to do it. We're gonna attack its game repeat. A golem? Any got feet? I hate that I just said that. Alright. Hang on. I believe that it doesn't have another pause spot, so we just need to just fight up. Actually, it's on its hand. I'm just gonna keep hitting it. Seems like we're doing pretty well. Big golem do the big steppy. Kind of supposed to golem like you. And I took like 30 arrows in my chest. Now I believe that these amulets drop when you kill them. And I think they're used in some like specific item upgrades. What's great about golems is that every time they get hit, they pause for a little bit. And so a lot of their moves, like part of the way that stamina works in this game is like it's partially dependent on like how fast a creature moves and like how suddenly it moves. So if you just keep stunning it, like even if it does a really like big move, sometimes it just won't throw you off or like won't damage your stamina. Right, I gotta get this last hand. There we go. Yeah, this one would probably be hard to hit with the arrows. We're just gonna go in with the sword. Oop, yeah. It's also not great that it's literally the thing that he uses to attack you. Alright, we might need to do the rest with arrows, because I don't want to die here. It's almost down. Your attacks have no effect, really. Maybe you should attack the glowing medallions. That seems to be the way to do it. Hang on. There we go. Oof. We got him. Status effects like that, like the poison too, are actually really good because they also slow them down. It's like every time they get impacted by the status effect, they just pause for some reason. Bloodbrick attacks where he pleases. That is fair. I mean, honestly, considering those of you who've seen the Bloodbrick art that Paprika Gallus made, considering how attractive Bloodbrick apparently is, I feel like Bloodbrick can do anything. Doesn't feel like attacking glowing weak point to get over it. That's fair. I'll try to get over it. But, you know, sometimes Bloodbrick disappoints me. I love him, but sometimes I want him to attack the weak point, and he do not, and it's very sad to me. Give me that bird. Come on. No. Come on. I missed. Damn. I am also obsessed with sexy anime Bloodbrick. It's very good. Yeah, those who've not seen it, I still have not. Oh, actually, let me double check. I might have gotten a response on this. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna edit that for... I might take another break in a second, and I'm gonna edit the hold screen to include the Bloodbrick art, because it's really good. I've received permission from Paprika Gallus, the creator, to put it in my in my hold screen, so you will see the beautiful anime Bloodbrick. It's very good. The design is very... It's fantastic. I don't know what to say about it. It's so good. It's beautiful. 12 people. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm just watching. Cause, God, I'm really happy to see everyone here. I love to see it. By the way, if you're a new person watching, we are really close to 100 followers. At 97. I did not mean to do that. So, if you're interested, please drop me a twitch.tv, .com, .org, .web.edu, .gov follow. And watch my heart explode with joy as you become master of website. And also become one of my lovely little dreamers. Okay.
Standing in such remotes.
I've loved our mage and sorcerer. They've been very helpful. I think it may be I think it may be time to swap them out because they are level 28. Actually, 28 to 31 isn't too bad. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna wind up using this anyways just to heal, so we'll swap them out. Even 3 levels can be a lot at this point in the game. Give you Scrag a Beast. Give you 5 stars. Helpfulness. Praise. You may be fighting dreamers now. It has been a pleasure.
This pawn may I?
Is everything in order, Master?
Scrag a Beast. 5 stars. Combat. Excelled in all regards.
This pawn may I?
So I think I'll pick my next 2 pawns and then I'll take a 5-minute break just to get some more water and, you know, just to refresh the mind. How is Poggers good? Poggers, yeah, Poggers is actually pretty good. Let's bring Poggers in, and Ada's not that. Ada doesn't have 6 skills. Hi, Audiovore. How's it going? Red Angle, High Frazzle, Holy Boon, Holy Lassitude, Fire Affinity, Necromancy. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, Arisen?
Oh, Poggers looks like Todd Howard. I love Poggers. I'm the little imp named... I can go in on that bit. I'm the little imp named Poggers.
I am honored.
Witness my PogChamp powers.
Is everything
I'm here to tell you a story of pogging. He even has that voice. Hang on, listen to him.
Is everything in order, Master?
He just sounds like a little hobbit. I love Poggers the Hobbit. Alright. I'm gonna quickly set up that other page. One second, folks. And then I'll take a quick break. Yes. Like that. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember how I set this up last time. I believe I have that downloaded, so I should just be able to put it right in here. Sorry, you're not seeing what I'm doing, but I'm working on setting up Paprika's fan art in the Paprika's art of Bloodbrick in the hold screen. Oh no, I just moved the Eclipse logo like an inch. Did not mean to do that. Anime Bloodbrick might be a bit too big, but it's okay. I would prefer not to condense Anime Bloodbrick too much, so we're just gonna see what I can do here. And then I believe that I have what is... Yes, okay. I wasn't sure if Paprika Gallus' was just their name. Boom. And then I'll swap over. Hi everyone, I'm back. It is very hot for November right now. So I just opened my windows and got some water. Oh. Oh, didn't this happen last time? Hang on, or the first time maybe? Yikes. Alright, I may need to restart Dragon's Dogma. We'll see what we kept. Yikes. Oh, sorry. Forgot I had that. This from Minecraft the other day. Okay. Streamlabs is still good? Good, okay. Hi, thanks. Yeah, we gotta restart Dragon's Dogma. Sorry about that, folks. I think we should be mostly good, because I saved pretty recently. I'm not sure if I saved after the golem, but I think using the Riftstone should autosave. Oh, desktop audio's off. That would be an issue. Can't hear the game. There we go. Alright, let's see what we lost. Yeah, alt-tabbing this game can be a little funky. I guess in the future I should just make sure I'm saved before I take any breaks. Okay, that's not too bad. We just gotta find poggers again. It's really important to me that we have poggers on the team. Let's see. Wish I could search by names. Is it a past summon, maybe? No. I'm not gonna stop. I'm sorry, everyone. Poggers was a mage. They were a male. If I could change that. There we go. Where's Poggers? And maybe they were a sorcerer? Come on. We lost Poggers. I'm so sad. I loved Poggers. I was so excited to have Poggers on the team. Why does people don't have Anodyne? Actually, yeah, this is a pretty good mage. That has some offensive abilities. Belied, Sayism, Maelstrom, Icebeam, yeah, it's a weird group of... Let's go with that. Jackson and Mavis. Sadly, we don't have Poggers. I'm very sorry, everyone. I wish I could have changed it. I'm not going to give them anything this time, because it's going to take too long. Just take my 5-star and go. And, Phoebe, get out of here. Get rid of our 2 princesses and pick some actual people. some actual armor. I appreciate the welcome back with the E, by the way. Mavis, it's very powerful. Alright, Jackson and Cade. Wait, no, not Cade. Sorry, I don't want Cade. Cade's level 9. Get out of here, Cade. You're perfect, but get out of here. I don't want you. Who was my other person? It was a sorcerer, right? I don't know where they went. We got Guts. We got Pie. I don't really want a sorcerer with a bunch of nonsense, though. High Silentium could be good. Yeah, let's get Jesus. No, Jesus. Okay, we got Jesus Christ. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Jesus. So just a little bit of lore on this character. So this is the Son of God. Now you might know God from you might know God from the Bible. He's kind of a minor character in that. Shows up mostly to do some cool stuff. And then a couple. I think he's kind of a controversial character. Some people say he's a bit problematic. We have 2 men this time. It's fine. it's all good. Let's save. Yeah, bit of an indie book. Yeah, Catholic God from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That character, Jesus is his son. But he appears in this pretty obscure book. I believe it's called the Bible. And oh no. The elite squad is not very elite apparently, as I suspected. All right. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to spoil JoJo's adventures. I would love Holy Light. Is actually, hey Jesus, come on. I need someone to like give me power. Give me an enchantment. Jesus, come on. Okay, I think they're just too scared of the harpies. That's really the issue. Oh, this guy's about to go in for something. I got something, hang on. Before this guy follows up on his combo, let's give this to Bloodbray. What does this do? Oh. It's a weapon that greases enemies in oil. That's useful. Oh, nice. Oh, missed. Nice, okay, I got holy magic now. Oh, nice, Maelstrom. It's a good move. Bible is the addictive snack from Nickelodeon original series Victorious. I have not watched Victorious, so I can't really confirm or deny that. Actually, I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch much of it though. I was more of an iCarly fan. And I guess Drake and Josh. I believe Master's Merle is a spell bow, which only mystic archers can use, but that is a fun class. We might do a bit of that at some point. Because we are, it is good for like, it's a good bridge between, I guess Mystic Knight is really the better bridge between like melee and magic, but it's still pretty fun. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with this. There we go. We got Skellos all the time, every day. So you might be wondering, why are the undead warriors not fighting the snow harpies? The implication in this game is that pretty much all of the creatures are actually like under the service of the dragon, so they're all like they all like come from the presence of the dragon and are also like in its employ essentially. You may hear it train a bit. Not much I can do about it. Not moving away from Long Island anytime soon. So you're gonna be hearing that train a bit, especially if I have my window open. And I do right now because the AC is not on, and this computer gives off a lot of heat, and it's hot out. It's like November, but it feels like the summer. It's really bad. Okay. Oop. Get out of here. If there's any crackling in the audio, by the way, let me know. I don't know if it came back at all. I tried a different setup, so hopefully it's a bit better. I think for some reason the clean setting on voice mod is just really bad. Alright, Griffin. Alright, Griffin McElroy. I love you, but you shouldn't be friends with Lin-Manuel Miranda anymore, and so I'm canceling you. I'm gonna break this thing down. There we go. How far can I actually move with this attack? It's probably better just to sprint. Break this one down too, or Yeah, okay. Oh, there's that switch. Hang on, let's go around. This will get us there quicker. Oh god, that my friends may be in trouble. Let's break through these. Sir Cyrus, it's so sad. It's very sad. These are really heavy. Oop. This is a hard one to do at night. Let's get our lantern going, actually. That'd be good. I think that griffin's about to come after me soon, so I should probably keep moving. Let him through. There we go. That should get him through the gate. Run! Guess we gotta break through this one. Yeah, I don't think we can. What in blazes? They got Sir Wesley. He's done. Right, I think at this point we just have to fight up. Oh god. Came right in on me. Alright. Oh boy. We don't have a lot of space here. This is not great. Yeah, alright. It hit us with its wing attack, which did some damage. Someone got it with something. I don't know what that is, but it looks cool. I would love to get out of here. Is there a... I feel like there's another way through here. Get down. Please? I don't even have fire. This is not great. Like, I don't think any of my people have fire, or even using it. Or at least, like, no. Oh, wait, someone's setting up some sort of fire thing. Okay, we'll broke through the thing. Yeah, let's get out of here. Now, it's time for the Crash Bandicoot part of this quest. we're forced to look this way.
We've made it through. Come, we'll slay it from the rooftop.
Oh no. Well, we lost one of our pawns, so that was a bit of a quick interaction. Jesus is fine. Wait, do we lose two? Oh yeah, it's only us. Jesus, take the wheel. I need Jesus to save me in this moment. Please. Jesus, help me. I need you right now.
I'll go at once.
Then I asked Jesus, when I look back to the path, sometimes there was only one set of footsteps, and yeah, I'm gonna restart this bit. Okay, we gotta fight the Griffin. Okay, so me and Jesus are walking along on the beach, and I ask Jesus, you know, why sometimes on the path where there are only one set of footsteps, and Jesus thinks for a moment, and he replies, "It likes fire." That's the bit. That's the joke. I'm done. Well, Stefan's here with Solomon's Grimoire, and he's going to do a cool fire attack. So that's helpful. We do need to get it down first, though. And I don't have fire damage. This might be hard. We only have two pawns. Or me, not even two pawns, me and a pawn. Whew, you gonna land, buddy? Or even better, give me a fire boon. That'd be great. Give me a fire boon. I need a fire boon. Jesus, please, I need you to help me. I've never asked for this before. I'm having a crisis of faith right now. Wait, hang on, I just saw something. Yeah. Nice. It's probably not the best place to hit it. Probably should be going for the head. I'm gonna jump on it though, now that I have the chance. Yeah, baby. It's fighting me, but I can stay on here for a bit. Oh yeah, it's really getting me here. 1 second. Let's pop some back fat. I was walking the Ashwaiths with Vivek and asked here, Lord Vivek, how come when I look behind me, sometimes I only see one set of footsteps? And Vivek replied, because I like levitating sometimes. Fair. I still need to play Morrowind. Hang on, this is bad. Yeah, it's really moving way too much. I do have that thing that makes actually, sorry, I don't have that. I thought I had the thing that makes my, jump attacks more powerful, but I don't. Let's hit it with another fire thing. Nice, nice, nice. Get its head. We're doing some damage here. Like, that maelstrom just wiped it. Oh. Let's go for it. Try and keep it down here. Just gonna try and just land some attacks on it. Oh, come on. Oh, nice, nice, nice. We got it. Sick. Let me... Oh, nice, we won. That did it. Get that ambrosial meat. Did it drop a griffin pinion? It did not. Very sad. Makes me cry. Every time. Give me the money. We got the Lion Lord's helm. We got this place has some pretty good loot most of the time. Perfect armor, which is like basically like what if this game had like Monster Hunter armor for the Griffin. We may actually be able to wear that because we have like some mixed. No, we can't. Okay, we can wear this though. It kind of looks terrible. It's really ugly. I just finished the Dragonborn DLC in Skyrim and never knew Telvanni Mage could say by Hermaeus Mora's toenails. What is that? Yeah. He's a funny jokester. I wish his voice actor wasn't a terrible person, but he's a funny guy.
The floors crumbled away in places. Watch your step.
Just making sure we got everything here. Let's talk to you.
You've gone and where? Did I see truth be told?
You did. You kind of won. Kind of won the fight.
I knew it for a... No need for thanks.
I shall remain here. I ask you return.
Good to see you still drawing breath. It seems I too, but it is a shame.
Yeah, y'all really dropped the ball. I mean, I guess our people did too. We lost 2 of them. But Jesus really pulled through. So did Stefan. Love it when Jesus Christ shows up in the nick of time to save me. So yeah, we're gonna, I could just, like, warp back, but I'm gonna set up this port crystal in front of this area, just so we have it. Because we're going to want that later. There is another quest very, very soon that requires us to literally go back to this exact same spot. And we do not want to walk all the way back here. I know I said I was going to use it for the Bloodwater Bay, but it's more useful here. Like, overall.
The path extends below, Master. I feel familiar with this area now.
So, we can make this jump. Just trying to make sure we don't take a path that'll get me killed. Because that would suck. I'm gonna give Jesus some stuff. Because I'm over encumbered. Give this to you. Give Jesus daggers. Aren't the gloves of might? Oh, the gloves of might are actually really good. Yeah. Yeah, they raise the wearer's speed while clinging to any object. Very useful. What does this do? Oh. Boosts boosts knockback. That's, yeah, let's grab that. That's pretty cool. I will give Jesus all the knives. That sounds like a that sounds like a like a New Testament like verse or something, just like, and then Jesus came upon the townspeople, and they gave him thousands of knives, and he said unto them, I require not these knives, but I will take them, for they are very cool. Gloves that are made of those little sticky hands for Chuck E. Cheese, pretty much. It's pretty much what they are. Those purple crystals, that's just Chuck E. Cheese sticky hands. The passing of the knives, exactly. God. And then Jesus gave upon his disciples many knives, but he gave Judas extra, for he knew that Judas's soul suffered. The villagers brought Jesus their knives and turned them into cool anime swords. Alright, that's done. We probably got some cool XP from that, so I'm excited to look.
It is a poor crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item. This is a place quite...
I don't know if I've actually ever explained why I always do a mage and a sorcerer. The main reason is because a mage is usually, like, a mage or a sorcerer is good for giving you, like, elemental weapon buffs, but a mage in particular is the only class that can heal, and so you definitely need a mage. You might need a sorcerer. You can go with that one, though, if it's necessary. I won't with fire affinity. Yeah, that's a good one. Healing and status removal. Those are the two main things. Let's get Lewis going. Wait, is that C.S. Lewis? We got Jesus and C.S. Lewis? You're gonna need these extra knives, buddy, trust me. Jesus to Judas before, you know. Stupid. It's a very good joke. Thank you, Rizzy. I was like stupid at myself for laughing, but it's very funny. Alright, we're gonna get some of these little quests. I love a little quest to go on. Jesus' awesome knife collection. I love my knives. Jesus Christ.
Have your pick. What will it be?
Jesus said unto them, you will not stab you will not stab a man, but you will have many very cool knives. Sorry, I'm having too much fun with this. Huh. Yeah, most of these are just buffs that you get at nighttime. They're kind of cool, though. Does let you, like, I don't know, just do stuff at night, and then get really powerful. That's kind of cool. I feel like this one was really... I used this one a lot in my last playthrough. It's very good. It basically just lets you put, like, a powder charge into the earth and then explode it, like Solid Snake in Smash Bros. Yeah, let's grab this. The moves that I'm really excited for haven't really shown up yet. I believe Puncture Dart's pretty good. Blunting Arrow is also fun. Because it just like hits an enemy with torpor. Keen Sight, Triad Shot. Kind of want to get Keen Sight, 'cause it's like a unique thing for this class. Let's grab Controlled Fall too. Get that reduced fall damage. And I think I want Powder Charge instead of Broad Cut. Broad Cut's not been too useful, sadly. And Keen Sight. Yeah. Now let's get a couple skills on my boy. Spark Slash. I think Indomitable Lash is supposed to be pretty good. Whirlwind Slash. What about core? Yeah, core skills are important. Let's get you some of those. Alright, Blood Brick should be pretty good now. Escape Slash actually seems pretty good. We'll keep that. Oh yeah, let's get Vehemence on Blood Brick for that extra strength damage. Let's wait until the morning. Till we go off on another quest. I guess we just need to bring stuff manually to the bay, which might be a bit annoying, but kind of have to do it. Accessing server. Taking its time. Just relaxing. Just accessing the server with my boys. Just hanging out with my homies and accessing the server. Yeah, so both those require us to go to Bloodwater. Wonder if we could take both of them at the same time. That'd be good. I think we just want to avoid the Gobos, because they are just, or not the Gobos, the Drake. It shows up on like the right side. I just gotta hit the left. We'll try it. I'll save before I do it and see if it's possible. Yeah, we're gonna hand this quest first for the EXP. We could also do the Salvation Investigation one. That's probably better for now. Let's take care of that. And then we'll deal with Fornival's trial. Oh wait, you have a quest.
Arisen, I bear a message from Milady Eleanor. She would speak with you, sir. In private, if you please. Some
Okay.
would raise an eyebrow at such a request, given Milady's vows. Forgive me, Arisen. I must learn to hold my tongue around proper company. Pray, find me tonight in the castle gardens.
Okay. I don't know if we'll do that. Because that's like a pretty specific character quest, and it can, I don't know, it can cause problems.
Touted as elites, but the fact of it is, the harshest tasks are often left to such types.
Mercedes does not have anything that important to say to me. So I'm just gonna go and talk to Aldous.
Then the Griffin is defeated. Blessed relief.
I love Mercedes, but she whines a bit too much sometimes.
It is welcome news too for trade. You and the others who fought have my thanks, Arisen.
You're welcome, Aldous. Thank you for the 30,000 money and 25,000 XP. So yeah, the next quest is we basically have to determine if Fornival is guilty or not guilty. It's weird because I think there's actually less evidence that he's guilty, but it's really about what you decide to give in. But it's also like a time-sensitive quest once you start it, so I'm just not going to do it right now. We're just going to do there was that other quest that I got, not the Arousing Suspicion one. Secret meeting. Yeah, we're gonna investigate Salvation because you know, we love to know more about it. Yeah, it kind of sucks that both the characters that I want to have as love interest, both of them are being annoying. I'm kind of tempted to do Mason. I feel like Mason would be cool, because I've literally never done Mason as a beloved. And he's like probably the most interesting character in the game, because he has this like, he's like a spy master. Like you can tell like he knows a lot more than anyone else does, which is really cool. So yeah, I think we'll bring Mason to Bloodwater, and I think we'll leave Madeline alone. Madeline's cool, but I want to try a different, because I've done Madeline before, and she kind of just acts like the way that she always acts. So I kind of want to see Mason as a Beloved. I feel like that'll make a cool playthrough. When does this meeting happen? Is there a certain time, or... Oh, okay, yeah. Nighttime. That makes sense. Excuse me. Yeah, we're gonna do this quest first, and I think we'll bring Mason to Bloodwater Beach. And then we'll just keep an eye on the quest boards for the rest of the game. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. A little bit congested today. I got some allergies. Had to move a lot of stuff around, so a lot of dust got blown up, and I have some pretty bad dust allergies. Oh yeah, I wound up swapping over my... Oh no. We're losing some frames. Oh, I know why. Let's fix that. I can fix that really quickly. There's just some stuff that's open that doesn't need to be open. How is my mouth movement? Pretty okay. Cool. We actually may have more skill points, because we just got, like, some EXP. We got, like, 30,000 EXP. We do, actually. We have some additional... Although we don't have any more... Yeah, I want to get more vocation, like, power. I want to go to, like, the next rank. Oh yeah, by the way, so one of the things that people do, or VTubers do, is... Sorry. VTubers do, like, tags for like art and clips and stuff. If you have any ideas for tags for fan art, clips, memes, stuff like that, like you know, just like individually, like, you know, a tag for clips, a tag for, I mean, the obvious one for clips is just eclipse, a tag for art, and a tag for memes. If you have any ideas, hit me up in here or in my DMs on Twitter or Discord. Because I think of some cool puns, ideally. I feel like for memes, we could do something like involving dream, like the meme dream rhyme.
I'll grant you their bloodthirst is greater than I thought. 'Tis time
Yeah,
to the others.
that's fair. I didn't really look at the tags.
You're to begin work under the conclave soon, though.
Aye, I'm bound for there now. 'Tis my first time. I was surprised at the summons, truth be told. I've not been with Salvation long. I suppose they trust me. I'll not miss the hellish life of a messenger, I'll tell you that.
Let us approach one of them, or
We
tail
are
them
confront
around.
or follow one of them.
Are they moving? Yeah, I think I just need to approach them.
You! How long were you there? I'll not hang for salvation. It was only a way to earn some coin in the first place. They pay a tidy sum for finding new believers and sending them onto the conclave, though I suppose my hand in that. Let's be civil here, friend. We're not enemies, you and I. Surely we can strike a deal that bent like, say, I give you a special bit of... Well, will you help me put
Sure.
this good? Pray, just tell no. 'Tis a key that will allow you into their sanctum. What you do once you're there is your business, though I doubt you'll manage much.
Learn what to do with this quest.
So, what's fun about our friends in Salvation? The implication with Salvation is that basically they're a cult that's trying to, or that's like dedicated to the coming of the dragon. People are being paid to be in it. But literally, their main purpose is just to turn people into undead skeletons. It's a lot. People get in there, and they're like, I'm gonna be a cool cultist, and then immediately it's just like, no, you're actually gonna serve the Dark Lord. You're gonna serve Gregory. Well, I guess first you're gonna serve Elysian, and then you're gonna serve Gregory. Elysian is the weird hooded guy, and Gregory is the big dragon. Which we are actually getting closer and closer to fighting. We are pretty close to the end of the game here. We have this is kind of Act 2 of the Grand Sorin stuff, and then there's one more act that I think has like 2 or 3 quests, and then we're in the end game. Like at that point, we have one more quest where we fight Elysian, and then one more quest where we fight the dragon, and then we beat the main game. But there is a pretty lengthy endgame after that, and then there's a really, really long DLC. I'm just gonna run. I don't really have any beef. I don't really have any beef with these undead. Get out of here. There's a lot of them, huh? Got a Banshee here. Actually, sorry, this isn't a Banshee. You don't actually find Banshees until the end of the game. Forgot about that. I don't know what this magic effect is. I think Jesus is doing it, but it's very cool. Nice, we got Fire Boon. I try and make the most use of that I can. We got more, huh? Yeah. Pretty much worth it to just, like, fight everything that you see. Like, sometimes you just want to run, but even just on this little trip. Although, we might find more valuable EXP targets in here. We got wolves. At least I hear wolves. Okay, so we're gonna take that exit, or that entrance. So we're going back to into the catacombs where Salvation makes their base, because apparently they're still recruiting, even though I came in there and kicked some butt. So we're gonna go in and kick more butt, I think. I think that's the plan here. Oh, Gabos. Actually, keen sight? Yeah, here we go. We got sniping. Yeah, this is why Assassin's sick. You can actually snipe with it. It's very cool. Uses up a lot of stamina, but hang on. Ah, dang it. The render distance. Actually, can I boost the render distance? That would be great. Video or gameplay maybe? No, I can't, damn. Sad. I don't even think I used this move much on my last playthrough. It's very cool, though. Really lets you be nasty. Nice. It's very cool. Alright, let's start taking shots. Alright, let's use our powder charge, too. Yeah, so this one takes a little while to set up, but it does this. It's really fun. It's awesome. God. This class is great. Hang on. I missed him. Yeah, it's really good against bosses later on, but I believe later on you get like a triple charge with it. Okay, we got a big boy. Let's fight him.
Best we brought cures for various ailments. They may save our lives.
Oh yeah, hang on. I have an idea. I'm gonna try something. Where is he? I saw him for a second. Oh, he's lying down. Hang on. Okay, he's getting up. Oh crap, we got wolves. Alright, I'm gonna try to do this. Yes! Sick. This is really good. Yes. Hell yeah. That was great. That was perfect. I'm trying to get under him. Oh yeah, Gabas. Nice. Couldn't really see it, but I hit him with a Dedo detonation charge. Get him. Nice. Nice, we got a Maelstrom. See, I know how I said this game gets wild after after like level 30. Well, or I probably didn't specify. But you know how I said this game gets a lot more interesting after a while? Well, welcome to the fun times. We're in full funky mode right now. We're ready to do it. We're just gonna destroy everything. You know I had to do it to him. Are skulls heavy? Something is weighing me down a ton. It's probably these flasks, maybe. How heavy is this key? Not too heavy. Okay, I guess these glasses could be heavy. Not my glasses. Can't see without my glasses. I believe... Can't you combine this with something? No? Okay. Shame. Okay. We did some fun stuff there, I think. I'm excited to keep getting more just silly abilities to use. I'm really waiting until we get the parry, because that's when we're gonna get just so cruel on these enemies. They're gonna be so sad that they tried to fight me. Thankfully we opened that up last time, so we can just walk straight through. Oop. More guys. Spider Venom. Get out of here. Nice, Bloodberry ranked up. Bloodberry's awesome rank up moments. Do we have any, like, sticks? Because we did just get some Venom, and I think I can make some... Oh, okay. Yeah, here we go. I could use some sticks to create poison arrows. Cool. All sorts of weird stuff you can do in this game. Lots of cool little... Like, there's nothing in this game that's going to be, like, that you're going to craft and you're going to be like, oh yeah, this, like, completely changed my gameplay style and, like, is, like, a permanent fixture of my, like, arsenal, but it, like, there's a lot of stuff that you'll just, like, get and, like, immediately realize, like, oh, like, this is a crafting recipe that I could use, like, in certain situations to, like, really utilize the environment. Like, I don't know, you just kill a spider and you get some poison and then you can just, like, use it, to, like, get poison arrows and, like, poison your enemies. It's very cool. I'll wait for that fire boon. Not for me. Awesome. I feel like my last couple pawns have just had, like, no interest in booning the Arisen, which, fair, but also... I have, like, a human brain, so I can, like, do things. Nope. Not happening. Hang on. That one really takes a while to set up, but it's very good. If you can land it. There we go. Yeah, like, does so much damage. Let's, put my sword away. Actually, I want to get that augment that makes so that... There's an augment for Assassin that makes so that whenever you get attacked, when you have your weapon sheathed, you actually take less damage, which seems really useful. Oh, we got more. Yeah, I really shouldn't have walked right into that group of skeletons right there. I did not space that out very well. I did land it, though. I wonder if a, I don't know where I would fit it, but I wonder if a controller map would be good for this series, so y'all have a better sense of what moves I'm using. Because I know it can be a bit hectic. I don't know. What do people think who are watching? Do you think like you have a good sense of like what I'm doing, or do you think something like that could be helpful? Like something that would like tell you like what inputs I'm doing? Oh crap! Don't want to fall. I may actually wind up going that way. Yeah, I think I do need to go that way. Maybe not. I think I need to go... That's the stairs. That kind of stuff is cool, but that's fair. Oh, okay, so I need to go to the right. Yeah, that's fair. As long as as long as it's like somewhat readable, that's all that matters. Yeah, that is fair. I don't think there are any moves in this game that are like too similar, especially with like the way that I play it. I don't like having things that are just like you slash your sword a whole bunch. I like having stuff that's like pretty interesting, I guess. That missed. Damn. That did nothing. Alright, we have one of these guys, I forgot. Ogre time. It's time for ogre kill. Time to kick it into ogre drive. Wait, is this an ogre or a troll? I forget. Oof. Can I get back up? Well, we got a maelstrom going. You're not going to see anything right now. But, believe me, we are doing damage. There we go. Just going to spam detonations on him while he's down. It's a very good move. Like, enemies in this game sometimes move, like, really slowly, and, like, when they do, you just punish it so hard with that move. Spam this one. I could use it to prove the competitive Dragon's Dogma community that I'm not hacking. Let's move. Let's get out of here. Okay, can y'all help? Okay, I might die here. Yeah, I need health. Yikes. This is a really bad spot to be put in. Okay, there we go. He dead. Unspeakable meat. We will not be talking about it. There's actually a whole area that we've not even touched in this game. I mean, there are multiple areas that we've not even touched. At some point I want to go to the... There's like a hidden... Not hidden, there's like a cave system that we haven't even... with like a bunch of trolls in it that we haven't touched. Kind of want to do that when we're a bit stronger though, because like... God, dealing with the cave systems, or dealing with trolls at this part of the game is not fun. We did fine there, but I don't like them. I have bad memories of trying to fight them very early on in the game, and just getting wrecked. Good news, we got the Jewel of Time. By the way, Alice, I hope you're enjoying lurking. Ooh. Nice. Just kind of lets you set up a little trap. It's a fun time. Oh, nice, knocked him down. Get him with a combo. Oh. Hidden chest. Frame plate. Apparently we got bones. Yo, you got bones? That's kind of cool looking. I'll wear that. Does that have any special effect, or is it just cool? Just fun to look at. No. It's very cool. It does suck that it's women only. I feel like there should not be any gear in this game that's limited to one gender. Limited to one gender, but that's just me. Limited to one gender. One gender, please. Thank you. I'll be purchasing one gender. And $2.03. Oh god. That's a lot of them. Gemger. Hey. I'm gonna... There we go. Yeah, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. They're not really here to help me. I don't know if it's... They said the skeleton's skilled indeed. I don't know if a skeleton can really be skilled. I feel like they just kind of shamble. But I guess these ones are pretty, tough. Oop. Yeah, I got there. Oop. Hang on. The cool thing about the powder charge thing, too, is that even if you get a... Yeah, he said it again. Even if you get hit while you're doing the charge up, you sometimes still actually drop the powder charge. There we go. Let me get you back up. God, these guys are... There are a lot of these guys. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Awesome. We're approaching the 3-hour mark, but I'm probably going to go until like midnight my time, so midnight EST. Probably not too much over, because I do need to get some sleep for class tomorrow. Sleeping is important if you're a student, or if you have a job. Or even if you're just like a living human person. Of course I'm a demon, but... oh. This move actually works really well as a dodge. Yeah, you gotta sleep. It's important. It resets the, it resets the mortal clock in your body. That tells you when things are happening. If you don't sleep, you become sort of a, like, mud person. You become, like, kind of like a slick, like, glob of mud, and no one wants that. That's happened to many people before, and everyone who it's happened to, they've said that it sucked. And they just said, the one thing they said is, I really wish I slept, because I wouldn't have become, like, kind of a mud boy. Are you about to use Maelstrom on some spiders? I kind of want to see it. Oh no, you're using something else. Okay, well... I was hoping you would use Maelstrom, because it would have been very funny, but... That's fair. Maelstrom is the big tornado move, by the way, that we've seen before. Alright, I'm gonna let you eat some grass. Should probably buy some more at some point, but we're good for now. This way. We have not even reached, like, the new part of this dungeon yet. We're still in the old part. I'm actually just gonna run past these zombies. I think we just have to push through here.
Not a word, I swear it. You must believe me.
Oh, we have the key, right?
No idea that was the Arisen. How could I have? Please.
Hang on, let's deal with the ghosts first, because they're annoying. I don't like them. Yeah, give me some magic, thank you. I would love an enchantment. Give me a boon. Thank you. Now I can actually do damage to them. Actually, hang on. Let's get some of these guys on fire. Oh, I'm... Can you hit this guy? Thank you. Oh, we got this guy over here. Yeah, he's just gonna blow up. His main... He just wants to blow up and act like you don't know nobody. Yeah, the Lightning Whip can be pretty good. It just depends on, like, what you're hitting and, like, when you're hitting it. It is very fun though. It looks really cool. it's probably one of my favorite looking spells. I don't really know about usefulness though. I play a lot of martial characters. So I don't do a lot of magic. Maybe we'll do some sorcery later in this playthrough. That'd be fun. Or at least some Mystic Knight, because then you can do the staff without having to go like all in on magic. You can do the staff and Mystic Shield combination. Oh, then you miss out on Great Cannon. Actually, Great Cannon might be a shield move. I forget. I'm just talking about like really specific details of this game. But I guess I am playing the video game Dragon's Dogma, so there's really no reason not to. Trying to parse which way. I think if I went the other way, like if I started the other way here, I would have had a much better time. Because I think there's like a whole other thing after this. I think we need to like go up here and then we need to like open the door and then there's more. Wait, no. Is this the right way? Here we go. That's the key. So this will lead into the actual, I guess, Heart of Salvation. Well, really the Heart of Salvation is Elysion. We won't fight him for a bit. Is there a ghost?
An ally's blow will dislodge the ghost.
What's the ghost's name? Barbara Peters. Barbara Peters, I hate you. Oh god. That's my impression of Phasmophobia, a game I have not played. That would be a fun collab with some folks. I really want to do that. I hope that Lewis has the ability to cure this. Awesome. Very good. Thank you, Lewis. I love it when my pawns have the ability to cure status effects. Some people like make mage pawns that can't cure status effects, and it baffles me. We're still facing ghosts, or what are we dealing with? Because I know there was a ghost here. I literally haven't seen it. Oh, there it is. I got one on it. Yeah, it really does seem fun. And it's cheap too. I just like can't get a group together for it, or not can. I just like it takes effort, right, to make like a 4-person, or even I think 5-person. I forget how big they can be. Like it takes effort to make a group together for that sort of thing. I would actually, I don't know if I should put this into the ether, but I would love to do it with Golden Egg. That'd be really great. With Paprika, Chi, Dusk, and Clea, that'd be awesome. But I don't know how interested those folks are in that, so we'll have to see. Alternatively, it'd be very fun to do with some of my folks, like Melody and Rosie and maybe Audiovore. I did tell you not to, because I wasn't sure.
This looks interesting.
Yeah. We should do it. Ah, yes, right. This allows you to use money as a throwing weapon. We do not want to throw money, I don't think. I don't know. I might just buy it for myself at some point. I do have like a $10 commission that I'm working on, so maybe I'll just spend it on that. Although I am also saving up commission money for, pretty much every time I do commission, I'm basically just gonna like lower the amount of like donations that I need for the Streamlabs assets, because at that point I'll just be like good to go on that. No, cool, we have oil. Yeah, I may buy it at some point soon, because I feel like the relevance on that game is coming to an end. Although also I feel like there might be a boost once it updates, so. And like a manageable boost, not like a not the type of boost that like makes the ratio terrible, you know. Then again, I can also just play things to have fun. I don't need to stream them and worry about what the ratio is on them. It's stupid. Clinical Clinical streamer brain inoperable. I'm sorry, but we can't do anything for her. She's too far gone.
There are some birds, however, that do have a little bit more allergenic potential.
Mavis, thank you for the follow.
Mind you aren't cursed.
Yeah, I realized that was not very well, yeah. You're right. It's definitely my reaction. I think it's just because at that point, like, before you got sick, we were doing a lot of stuff on stream together, and, like, that was, like people were mostly streaming that game, but also, it would just be nice to play it with people, just to hang out. Sometimes you can do things off-stream. Sometimes you can save precious moments for you and your friends. And this is an important thing to remember for everyone. Especially me sometimes. Alright, we need to find the Gems of Salvation, I believe. Yeah, 5 of them. This might take a while. Alright, let's just open these up. Yeah, the annoying thing here is that every time we open these, we're gonna have a chance of getting cursed, so we're gonna have to make sure that we don't. Okay, no gem. Let's go back a bit, just make sure we didn't miss any. Yeah, I remember this quest being, not very fun. But hopefully it's not too bad. Oop, nope. No spell for me. No, don't do it. Cancelled. Eclipse, sorry, I just need to read this message. Eclipse, you're on track to end up in a Hallmark Christmas special movie about a too busy streamer who has to spend time in the countryside and learn the value of the holidays and being offline. This is possible. Many have been saying this. Yeah, I should buy it just so that, like, whether it's on or off stream, I can do it with folks. That does seem really fun. Man, there are a lot of these guys. Yeah, I'm kind of we're getting owned a bit here. Thankfully we got a bunch of, like, interventives and stuff. Love to pop one of those. And you know, it's fine. I'm just gonna try and wipe them. Man, there's really a lot of them here. Okay, that looks really bad. That looks really bad. That's all them writing up fire spells. No, sir. Not today. Not for me. Okay, hang on. Okay, I did not mean to do that. I'm really not doing great here. Okay, well, I guess I'm fine. Oh god. There's zombies over there. Oh.
Tis not over with them, fool. Hurry and find the one controlling them further on. Go and...
Oh, he's silenced. Lewis is silenced. Do we have anything that can stop silencing? No, that's not a curse. I think this should stop. Yeah, this restores speech. There we go. Okay, let's get some heals going. Yeah, our caster got silenced, which is not ideal. Let's give Bloodberry a grape, or an apple rather, and a brew, a brewski, and pop curative. Thank you. Whew, okay. I want to go back and make sure that we didn't miss any of the gems, because I believe that is, like, the main point of this quest, is getting all of them, getting all 5. And bringing them to this door, I think? Yeah, here we go. There's one. This might actually be a pretty long quest. This might take us until midnight when I quit. Okay. Monk's Periapt.
I'll take that.
Nothing in there. Looks like we're good. Yeah, we can probably keep... Okay, why did I do that? I'm not very good at this game. I mean, I am good at this game. I just make really dumb decisions to try and look cool. Oh. How to stamina. Man, that's a lot of them. Hang on. Huh, okay, I guess that just staggered him. It didn't actually do damage. So if it did fire damage, he would have been instantly exploded. Yeah, like that. Like that move. Oh, these guys are all gonna explode in combo, huh? Yeah, they're just gonna chain. That's very sad. Give me that heal. Thank you. Rift Fragment? Cool. Let's hear. Monk's Periapt? What does a Monk's Periapt do? Wards against debilitations. That's useful. Damn, don't have the key. That's sad. Got some Harspuds.
What's that?
Harspud stuff is like really, really useful because it just instantly gives you health and stamina back. It tends to give you a lot, especially sauce. Harspud sauce is just like massive amounts of health and stamina in an easily digested sauce. I love to just drink sauce straight from the bottle. Believe it or not, sauce is more powerful than milk, and if you drink sauce straight from the bottle, you gain unimaginable powers. And everyone will look at you and they'll say, awesome, very cool, thank you. Oh, are you making a Pizzagate joke? Hillary Clinton said this? Yeah, it is funny because I believe that Harspud is actually a nut in this. Power of indigestion. Oh, you're not making... Okay, you're not making a Pizzagate joke. I was very confused. I was like, Rosie make Pizzagate joke?
Please don't overdo it.
Oh, Hillary like hot sauce. Yes, okay. I see now. I see clear as day. Gem. That's fourth. So we have the first, third, and fourth. We don't have the fifth or second. Let's just keep looking. They're somewhere in this winding maze of pathways. You? There we go, fifth. We're missing the second. It's somewhere around here. Presumably. Let's just... Okay, so we start here. And then just search around. This way. I'm sure my eyes are just like sliding over it. Rosie, I'm so sad for your life. I'm very sad for you. I hope you get well soon. I mean, understandable, but it's very sad. It's very tragic. But anyway, I guess we're missing the third. Yeah, okay, we gotta go get the third somewhere. Rosie, can I invite you to my cellar for a cask of Amontillado? It doesn't have hot sauce in it, I promise. But I will brick you up behind a wall in my cellar. I do promise that. It's a show where a man where a guy eats hot wings with celebrities, and it's very funny. Oh hell yeah, murder, hell yeah, awesome. I'm gonna blood brick you in your cellar. I'm gonna blood brick you in my cellar. This is true. Sorry, I'm not very I mean, I am interactive. I'm just not very. I'm not very funny. Excuse me. I'm not very funny overall, but I'm not very funny right now because I'm trying to find this third. Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Me trying to be nice. Eclipse, I'll kill you. It's true. Listen, I like my hot sauce. What can I say? Hot sauce is good. I love to put hot sauce in things. Y'all ever tried hot sauce and mac and cheese? That's the good stuff. That's it right there. Maybe I opened one and I didn't see it, or maybe one of my companions has it. No, maybe it's back. It might just be back. No, because this is before this entire area. I've never had fermented peppers. That sounds good, though. Yeah, I'm gonna guess it's somewhere in here. I just didn't see it. Somewhere in this part of the dungeon. No? You got rocks, though. You can say what you want about me, but I do have rocks on me. All the time. I keep that rock on me. It's also possible it's like on a lower layer. Or wait, no, okay, it's not in here, right? We went up here. Yeah. What about like this way? This is the same way though, right? Yeah, okay. What about this way? This does look slightly unfamiliar. No, this is just this. Third salvation gem. Online walkthrough, please. I mean, I could look. I may have honestly only done this quest once in my entire life, so it's very possible that I just don't remember where this thing is. No. Nothing there. Got some other sap. A lot of very good curatives in here, actually. It's probably not the most fun gameplay. I am very close to looking up a walkthrough, just to keep it moving. Yeah, let's do that. Where's that damned third Chaos Emerald? Third Salvation Jewel. Third Gem of Salvation. Ah, so you will not tell me where to find them. Here. Let's look up Dragon's Dogma. Salvation Gems. Looking all this up on my phone. I would love if I could just blow it up with my mines. Okay. I'm looking here. Damn it, now I can't leave this website. Okay. 3rd gem. Catacombs on the 1st level underground. See Rise of the Fallen for more... Okay, here we go. Obtain the keys. Okay, you need to stop giving me ads, Wikipedia. Oh. There's a second key that you can get here. But I didn't do it right. That's fine, though. But 5 gems. Interesting, okay. I'm actually really having trouble finding guides for this. This is really weird. Lewis does kind of look like he could be one of the Beatles. No coins. These don't open. I guess I just need to be more thorough somehow. I don't know how. I believe they were in special. They're not in other. Materials? These are, that's a dark peridot and that's a misshapen eye. I would love to find all 5 jewels, actually, and finish the quest. That would actually be awesome for me. Here. Oh wait, no. Okay, there we go. it was in one that we already had opened. That was my fear, that we had opened it already and just didn't see it. But we got it. Eclipse blind moments, I guess. Sorry, folks. Confessional chamber. That's scary.
Welcome, Arisen. 'Tis an honor to have you come so far to meet us.
Ahaha, of course. I knew it would be you. Ballsack. My old friend.
It was salvation loosed those bone warriors upon the land. They are an experiment, a vanguard. All in preparation.
Every night I've said your name. Just waiting for you. Waiting to fight. We used to be such good friends. Alright, Ballsack. Time to finally scratch that itch. God, okay, hang on. Let's get out of the way. Just blew... That just exploded. Oh, that wasn't even my thing, that was just him. Who would win, Ballsack from DD or Duty from Witcher? I don't know. Ballsack was very weak, I do have to say. He did blow up though, which is very cool. Oh nice, we got Crimson Teeth, which is a set of daggers. We're not using daggers, but we can. Like, if I wanted to, I could literally just go here and just immediately be using daggers. Get my dodge, get my double jump. It's pretty cool. What does this have? I think that might, have, like, vampirism. That's cool. We're still gonna use a sword, though. I'm feeling the sword. Yeah, the cutscene was longer than the fight. It happens sometimes in Dragon's Dogma. Any Dragon's Dogma boss that only has 1 bar of health is cursed to be really short. The final boss of this game is Goo Goo Gaga Baby, by the way. Not the dragon. The dragon's pretty hard when you fight him, but the actual final boss of this game is you can. I've beaten the final boss of this game in like 6 seconds. It's really a joke. Basically, any boss that you can, any enemy or boss that you can stagger in this game is going to die instantly, because you can just spam attacks that do stagger.
Thanks to your efforts, Arisen, the roads too are all but free from the skeleton warrior.
Yeah, this is a non-essential quest, but I decided to do it anyways because it's cool. It's interesting.
Documents they left behind shed some light on Salvation's actions. It seems the skeletons were an attempt to bolster their numbers. What's more, it was their own members' bones they
Yep, their own members' bones they put to use.
They were turned from flesh to living bones.
This cult is literally just made to bolster the armies of the dragon.
The writings claim that bone warriors wrought from living men are stronger than those come from corpses. Even for a cult of madmen to visit such atrocities upon their own. It is a horror, and one now hopefully at an end. Again, you have my thanks, Arisen. Pray, accept this small token for your efforts.
Okay. We got 20,000 gold. Good stuff. I could do this, but I don't really want to. Kind of just want to bring Mason to Bloodwater. Let's see what we can do in terms of skill upgrades, though.
Rumor has it, Salvation works with a man known as the Knight's Champion.
We already know who the Knight's Champion is. One of our pawns just said that Salvation works with a man known as the Knight's Champion. He's the other guy from the place where Mercedes is from. The guy with the blonde hair. The jerk. The guy who's like being mean to Mirabelle. Let's see. Do we have any cool stuff yet? Yeah, we got it. we got the best. We got the best assassin skill, clarity. In my opinion. Compass slash is good. It lets you do like a round attack. We get the second. Yeah, let's get the second level of sight. That's pretty good. You. I think we want you to get Exodus slash and also ferocity. And also Savvy save up DCP, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of Intimate Strike and I'll put on Clarity. Blink Strike's still pretty good. Actually, can we upgrade Blink Strike? No. Shame. Actually, no, we can. We just don't have the points. Okay, so next time I gotta level up to Burst Strike. Yeah, I want to set more for Bloodbraid. I mean, you're good. Actually, I might want to swap some of these out. That's pretty useful. That's pretty useful. Probably not that useful for a, yeah, let's just, yeah. Core skills are good. It's like all their basic attacks. Okay. Let's rest. I should probably also, like, empty my inventory a bit. Get some curatives. I know I said I would stop soon. Let's bring Mason to, I think we'll bring Mason to Bloodwater, and then I think we'll be done. Because I do need to get some sleep. Just having a lot of fun. That's all. Having a good-ass time. Good time with a cool game. And some cool, some awesome game reviewers. Yeah, I know. I will... We're going to do one more quest, and then we will wrap up. Let's get Mason. Save, of course. It's very important. Oh, yeah.
My kind are not permitted within the castle. I shall await you here as we adjust our inventory.
This game's really great. It's really fun. But I do need to eventually sleep. I don't know what prices look like for this game, for people who are like interested in it. I know like sometimes it goes on sale for a good amount. but I think it's one of those games that tends to be pretty pricey no matter what. Nonetheless, if this game interests you and you are in a space where you feel like you can buy it, I highly recommend it. It's really good. It's got dragons, it's got dogmas, and everything that happens after the dragon dies is just completely wild. And I will not spoil any of it until we get to it in the game. Everything else I'm fine with, like, kind of spoiling, 'cause it's like, this game's been out for 9 years, and, like, I don't know. it's kind of just a lot of it's, like, pretty traditional fantasy, but then, some stuff happens in the end of the game that is wild. They had some fun with this one, I can tell. Okay, here, let's use your new skill. Okay, I gotta remember how to time it. There we go. Yeah, so that's what this does. That's my favorite move on Assassin. It's very fun. Come on, get me. Okay, he's not fighting back. That's fair. Even as Jesus, you can have Jesus on your team. It's very fun. Damn it! I was trying to parry his ranged attacks. I don't think you can do that very easily. Yeah, let's make sure Mason's doing alright. Okay. What are we fighting? Oh, okay. I guess they were just talking about the goblins. I guess they are weak to ice. Yeah, it's a good game. I'm sure it's pretty fun on Switch too. Like if I were a person who was like going out a lot, I would love to have this on Switch. That'd be super fun. Although also I don't know how like I don't know how good this game is for like bite-sized play. As you can tell by the fact that I've been streaming for almost 3.5 hours. And I've done like maybe 2 quests. Okay, so there's our wyvern. Let's save, because we need to get around it. Yeah, Draggy Doggo is very good. God, that wyvern really sucks. Let's just run. No. I don't care. I do not care. If I just go fast, I think that, I think Mason should teleport to me, which would be great. And also, so will my, companions. Yeah, okay, cool. No, but if you go up and fight the dragon, you'll die, which will be bad. Hang on. That dragon's gonna chase us, we're just gonna really quickly pop some back fat. See, we're pretty close here. Like, there's not much that we have to... There's not much distance that we have to go. It's just if that dragon chases us, or if that drake chases us, we're gonna have a bad time. There we go. Nice. Oh, damn it. He intercepted me. I believe that, so... Basically, you don't get iframes in the first rank of clarity, so we can't do like ridiculous things where we just like phase through enemy attacks yet. We do still get like temporarily frozen by using it, but later in the game you can just like use it and then like like if an enemy hits you, you just like phase through their attack. It's very good. I remember I like there were instances where like bosses were like way too hard for me, and what I would do is I would just like walk up to them and like walk right next to them, let them like spam their attacks against me and just like spam parries until they were dead. Alright, let's try to learn the timing here. Come on, get me. Oh, he missed. Come on, there we go. You can also turn when you use that attack, so you actually pick which target you want to go for. Come on, hit me. There we go. Nice. Yeah, you can see the amount of damage that does. It's great. All right, let's keep moving. Thankfully, we got around the, like, this is, like, after the Drake, it's, let's actually save, because after the Drake, it's pretty easy. Like, we're not going to encounter anything that's too bad up here. It's just that Drake that's really annoying. Well, that just wiped that man. That man's dead. Alright, I'm going to try doing some more parries just to get myself used to it. Oh, well, that guy just went flying. Couldn't really parry him. Hang on, that guy really was rushing. I feel like he was going straight for Mason. Get out of here. Nice, 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 nice. This guy's on fire, having a really bad time. There we go. Come here. Come here. Hit me. Hit me. No? Okay. Thought we were fighting. There we go. Ah, dang it. Yeah, as I said, no iframes, so if an enemy attacks me while I'm doing it, I just get knocked out of it. Which, you know, that won't be the truth anymore. No, that won't be the case anymore once I get the next upgrade, I believe. I should really double check that once I'm done streaming. There we go. Alright. Hit me. Nice. Yeah, damn, even in the animation. Yeah, this version of it is not great. I feel like it's a lot better later on. So I remember, like, parrying, like, the first move in, like, a combo and then just, like, hitting an enemy with it. But you can't do it with this one. Yeah, get out of here. Okay. I do actually have some disagreements with the Jesus pawn. I feel like if Jesus were a spellcaster in this, he would be a mage instead of a sorcerer. But that's neither here nor there. He has served me well, so I will allow him to continue to Jesus around as a sorcerer. The sorcerers are like effective. They're like status effect. That's true. He is Jesus, and you're not, and I'm not. Or really, you're not as well. But I in particular am not because I'm criticizing him. But yeah, he like sorcerers are like status effect and offensive mages. I feel like Jesus was like a miracle worker. I feel like that was like his main thing. This game really has some like beautiful environments that like you don't actually need to go to. Like there's like no quest that leads you here in the main story. I believe there's a golem that way. Don't really want to fight it right now, but it is there. Quite the view, eh?
It's dangerous to walk the cliff's edge.
We've come far enough. We needn't fret about losing our way.
So we actually have some fall damage reduction on this character. I kind of want to try using it. I want to see how effective it is. Because, like, I'm curious if it can... No? Okay, well... Oop, can we make that jump? We did. Nice. Honestly, I just take the L here and just take the hits. This will be a lot easier with some daggers, but... Because I get double jump. I'm fine. No, completely empty. Attacking Jesus? Really? The streamer loves creating drama. Yeah, Jesus problematic. Here's my take.
My, very generous indeed.
Thank you, Mason. That's nice. I love my boyfriend. I love Mason. He's very good. What did I just get? Ooh. Recluse's robe. For mages. Interesting. Give me the heals.
Anytime.
Let's head home and then I think we'll wrap up. Check our skills and get some cool stuff set up for next week. Then I think we'll quit for today. It's a port crystal, Master.
Be they man or pawn, it is hard to do aught alone.
It's usually more lively. They love to say things, and honestly, I love to say things too. That's why I'm here. It's very fun. It's awesome to say stuff.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be?
Easy kill. Oh right, this is the dagger parry. That's a cool one. Yeah, we do not have the ability to get the new the second level parry yet, so I'm gonna save my DCP for that because I really want that. That is a very cool power. I mean, I can just keep giving you skills if I want. Huh. Oh, right, yeah, the Arc of Might is really good, because it eventually turns into, like, the Arc of Obliteration, which just, like, wipes enemies in, like, one hit. I actually didn't know the wolves hunt in packs. That's really interesting information, thank you. Yeah, let's save and quit. That seems like an epic and woke thing to do right now. So that I can go to bed. We saved just there. So let's... One of the coolest things about this game is that you have to press through the main menu, press through the start menu to go to quit. To exit game. There we go. That took a while. Oop. Hang on, waiting for my screens to readjust. Okay, there we go. I wish that I could make like a version of this looking for a game to capture thing that's like custom. That'd be really cool. That Streamlabs OBS. I hope you're taking notes. Okay. Let's see. Who am I raiding? I would love to raid a person. An awesome streamer you will all love. Oh hell yeah. With our wonderful 12 viewers, I'm a raid Shiko EXE, who is a very cool streamer who does a lot of different video games and it's just like a cool trans queer person. So hop in there, give lots of love, and I'll see you all around.